The following program is intended for mature adult audiences. Viewer discretion is advised. You have been warned. Thank you.
Hey guys, so I got this great deal on these cool little minis from the store. The lady was a little bit shifty, but I talked her down and check these out. Look at these minis. They're like hand carved and stuff.
Oh wow!
Oh, those actually look pretty cool.
How exactly do you hand carve a miniature? Like, these are plastic.
No. These ones are wooden, like the same
with a
stuff,
knife.
like the same stuff that like pencils are made out of.
Yeah, you can. It's made out of wood, Jason. You can carve it with a knife
Or a spoon.
or a spoon.
Oh,
I don't think I've ever seen a
really
spoon
cool.
that small before.
But so here's the thing, right? The lady was a little shifty, and she told me that if you wanted good luck in the game, you had to like hold it within your hands. Like here you guys go. Here's your minis. Take them here.
Yeah.
They like had to hold it in.
One.
You gotta like hold it in your hands, right? And you have to do is just close your eyes and picture your character, right? And then you're gonna have the best luck for the rest of the night.
Is this witchcraft? You know we're not allowed to do no witchcraft around here.
Yeah, well,
Jason, your dad's a magician.
Yeah, magic and witchcraft are totally different.
That
is concisely
Sure,
not correct.
If my
There
pastor
is-
dad would let me do this.
Also, have you seen one of his shows? This is not very good.
That is true. They barely qualify as magic.
But on the other hand, like you ever like when you get really scared, you kind of like throw some salt over your shoulder just to make sure. Same thing. Just hold it. And
That's because
Nobody does that.
If I get scared, I just go and grab one of my dad's guns.
Yeah,
you probably shouldn't do that.
You shouldn't be doing that, Jason. Jesus.
and my dad would probably tell you that's because people thought the devil was coming up behind you to steal your soul, so you throw salt in his eyes. Not that he believes in
since I was like 8.
Yeah, that's why people throw salt.
I could shoot a gun before I could ride a bike.
Yeah. Okay, but like that's one thing.
Are
Like,
familiar
we're getting a little off
though.
track. We're getting a little off track. We're getting a little off track. Being like if you guys want, we can sit here, eat Doritos, and play Dance Dance Revolution. I've got it, but we could instead
Corinne's
play
too
some
good at
D&D.
DDR. I
Hold
don't
on, what
want
happened?
to do that.
Doritos, what happened to the pizza pockets?
Well, you see, your dad came over with everybody. They're talking about the golf game or whatever, or that, and then he tried to turn him into a casserole.
I'm sorry. Jason's dad tried to turn the pizza pockets into a casserole?
He's been watching a lot of that Iron Cook or Iron Chef or whatever, Iron Kitchen.
That's not.
He thinks,
oh my God.
he thinks he can do stuff like that now.
Doesn't sound like a bad thing.
At least your dad tries to cook for you.
No, try is a very strong word for what he does.
Did he at least put extra cheese on this casserole? Because, like,
This
I
is a
might
good point.
actually be down
Yeah.
for that.
Okay, but like, or you hear me out. You guys could instead figure out what the big fishy nonsense is in Lantern.
Yeah,
I wish Mom was still here.
Always
Give
a good
me-
time in Lantern.
Give me my mini for the love of God.
Here you go.
Okay.
I suppose.
All right, give
Can I
me
get that?
mine. Let me see.
Can I get that bug man there? He looks real
I
cool.
take the mini. I hold the mini in my hand. I just like I'm gonna like, my hand so the edges and creases.
So, as we'll go around, I would like for each of you kids to describe yourself and the mini you're holding. Okay? So, we'll start off with Corinne.
I am Corinne. I'm 14 years old. I have. I'm a like decently short blonde hair. And the mini I'm holding in my hand, it looks like it's like a half humanoid, half elven figure. She's got long, like wavy brown hair. And she's wearing some leather armor and a cloak. And you can see she's got some musical instruments like slung all over her body, but her main thing is this beautifully crafted lute in front of her. She's holding in her hand. It looks like she's just smiling and singing and having a lot of fun. Her name is Yaskiera.
Alright. And what is the next up? We have J-Dabs. Jason, could you describe yourself and the mini that you're holding?
Yeah, I'm Jason. I go by J-Dabs to me and my friends though. I'm a really good esports kid. Like honestly, like I was in the C9 Discord the other day, and I posted one of my clips, and I got 3 people to tell me that I was poggers. Like I tell you, I'm gonna be pro one day. But right now, the miniature that I'm holding, it's like this 4-armed bug dude, and he's got like a grenade launcher. So like I'm gonna be super OP, and I'm just gonna be fragging out all day.
And next up, we have Leo. Leo, could you describe yourself and the miniature that you're holding?
Yes. Well, much like his father, Leo is a little tall and lanky. He has thick black hair, kind of falling around his face that he, keeps pushing out of his eyes. He has beautiful green eyes and a X-shaped scar. Or no, not a scar. It's a birthmark across his nose and face. It's very noticeable, and especially when he keeps pushing his hair out of the way to like show his face. The little miniature he is holding, they are a half elf, with long, beautiful blonde hair, kind of in a ponytail. They're wearing these elegant dark green robes. They have a sword in one hand and a lyre in the other. And they are they're probably posing very dramatically, like their capes swishing around them. And he has beautiful green or blue eyes. Blue. And Leo just
And Anthony, could you describe yourself and the miniature that you're holding?
Yeah, Anthony is like 6 foot, like definitely like had an early growth spurt and is just very uncomfortable with all of it. Is like blanky, with like listless sort of pale blonde hair. He sort of got Dane DeHaan face. And the miniature that he's holding is a half orc, in splint armor, with a hood up and holding a like tall magic staff.
All right. And Marla, could you describe yourself and the character miniature that you're holding?
All right. So Marla is also like her father, a shock of red hair, blue skin, and kind of has a permanent like bitch face at all times. And the miniature she's holding is a little rock gnome with a really cool gun.
Oh man, that
Okay.
gun looks sick.
Thank you.
All right. And as you will close your eyes, you picture these characters and you look up at your DM after having finished thinking over your characters and holding these minis, and you see Oliver North. He is, trying really hard to bring the early 2000s back by his long grown out hair that he's dyed really dark black. He's got this black leather jacket that's got studs on it. He's wearing 3 studded leather belts and fingerless gloves. And he kind of just looks at everybody with a dice bag in his hand. So, we ready to play now?
You didn't let Duncan talk.
Oh, sorry, Duncan. Sorry, Duncan. You're so quiet. Why don't you ever talk, Duncan? Get out of your shell.
You guys do this all the time. You know I can't really talk around lots and lots of people.
I support Duncan.
There's like 5 of us here. Like,
We love Duncan and their donuts.
Oh, trust me,
I'm more of a
Uh,
Krispy Kreme guy myself.
Yeah, well, sorry, Duncan. Here's your mini. I'm sorry. Here. He pulls it out of the bottom of the bag. Well, we'll wait and watch you while you do what we just did.
Of course, you're all gonna stare at me while I look at it too. All right, fine.
Leo specifically looks away, so he's not staring at you. I get it. It's tough. He kind of plays with his hair a little.
And could you describe yourself and the miniature that you're holding?
Yeah, Duncan's a taller guy with a bigger build, and he's got kind of a sandy blonde, light brown hair, and blue eyes. And he's kind of shy around bigger groups of people, but he comes out of his shell if you give him half a chance. And the miniature that he's holding is a half elf with really thick brown hair and really piercing blue eyes. There's no real outward appearance of gender. You can't really tell whether it's a male elf or a female. And as Duncan kind of looks at it, he kind of smiles and kind of nods to himself, and he looks at the robe that the elf is wearing, and then kind of looks down at his own t-shirt and jeans, and then looks back to it. And he kind of runs his fingers along all the clothes and turns it around as he glances back up. Okay, I'm ready to go now.
All right. Well, sit down. Here's the Cool Ranch Doritos, and I got some. You have options: Code Red or Voltage. They didn't have regular Mountain Dew.
Why do they have
Why
I'll
did
have
you get Cool
Voltage.
Ranch?
Cool Ranch is the better flavor, Jason.
It is the better flavor.
It's not even. It don't even taste like ranch.
You know what?
It doesn't have to taste like ranch.
Hey, Dabs, I bet you like the garden salsa sun chips. That's what I think you like.
Oh God, no.
The Harvest Cheddar are the best sun chips.
First of all,
Full stop.
secondly, how dare you, Anthony?
Why? They're good. If you put them on a bagel with
Oh.
strawberry cream cheese, it's chef's kiss so good.
I don't even know who you are anymore.
Well, have your seats. Pull out your dice, because it's time to get fishy.
What?
I
What?
don't
What?
like the implication of this.
I'm a
Yeah, I
bug. I'm not.
You guys, come on, sit down.
Why fish?
Why?
I've been sitting down the whole time.
Yeah, none
All
of
right.
us have been standing for like an hour.
Seriously, if we do not start, you guys won't even make it to the encounter if we don't go.
Okay.
Fine,
guess,
let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Railroading
Whatever.
again.
And
I can't wait to blow a hole in whatever you got for us.
And with that, we cut out to the living room with the parents. I should say half of the parents have gone out for a bit of a holiday shopping as they've agreed to a block decoration for Halloween. And the other half are here minding the kids, and half minding the kids, half watching Chopped on cable TV. So could you each of you describe yourself and who your child is and your relationship with your child. Starting off with Donnie.
An average of average height, he's about 5'10", short cut, dark brown hair, starting to get some salt and pepper around the temples. Duncan is his son. Duncan shot up past Donnie in height early, just the past few years. So Donnie's sitting around in a simple set of blue jeans and a solid blue polo shirt, reclined in a chair of some kind that he settled into, nursing a bottle of, I don't know if alcohol is on tap at this get together or not, but if not, then it's a bottle of soda.
It's hard seltzer.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's a bottle of soda. So not necessarily piping up, just sort of sitting and twisting the bottle in his hands.
All right, and your child?
Oh, that is Duncan.
Mm-hmm. And what kind of relationship do you and Duncan have? Do you feel like you and Duncan have?
Oh, early on, Duncan and Donnie, thick as thieves. Duncan was very much a child of the pandemic, you could say, and was very much a homebody. Had friends. It's not that he didn't have friends, but very much liked to spend time with his parents. So he and Donnie have very similar interests, and that stuck for a while. Much to my efforts, or rather against my efforts, to try to get him to push outside of his comfort zone and maybe find some people of his own age to cling to.
All right. And Calgary, could you describe yourself, who your child is, and your relationship with your child from your point of view?
So I'm sitting there in gray shorts and a Hawaiian t-shirt, mop of red hair, bluish tan skin, and I'm disgruntled because I'm a stay-at-home dad that has been out of the military for a while, so I'm just constantly working on something or building something. So I'm literally whittling on like a small gnomish wooden figure in my hand, putting like all the scraps in a bag that's on my lap, not paying attention to the TV or anybody else. And there's a thing of hard cider that has not been touched. So it's just, I gotta make more stuff for the next D&D game. This is great. This is great. Not really doing anything else other than just carving on this little wooden figure that I think Marla would want. And to me, I think we have a great relationship, but I'm very stubborn. I have a permanent bitch face as well, and very grumpy. So I think it's okay, but to other people, that there are times when we're talking, it gets looks of are we sure that child's not in danger?
Yeah, no. It's fine. Did you? They are having to put orange rinds on a fish dish? How? How? And Dadvalon, you're up.
Yeah, so shorter guy, with about 5'8", a beer belly, though he hasn't had a beer in his life. Really dark short hair. Is has drinking Dr. Pepper, lounging around. My daughter is Corinne. She's my little board game buddy, and we play games together and have a good time, and it's great. And yeah.
All right. And Tex, you're up.
So you guys see a man kind of intently like watching the TV, trying to make sure that he can take notes for the cooking that he's going to botch later at home for his son, Jason, who for all he knows, likes his cooking a little bit. He's wearing a cowboy hat, got the handlebar mustache, a little bit of a goatee. He's got short black hair and green eyes, and yeah, that's it. He's kind of like shuffling cards a little bit in his hand as well as he's paying attention.
All right. And John, can you describe yourself and who your child is and your relationship?
Hello, everyone. My name is John Bellio. John, I think a tall, lanky man. Surprisingly tall. Yeah, about 6.5 feet tall, actually. Thinning but pretty long hair. His son is actually fairly a dead ringer for him. The main difference is personality. Whereas John is a quiet librarian who, at this moment, he's the type who will read 3 books at the same time with all 3 open in front of him. He'll turn all 3 pages simultaneously. He tends to be so socially awkward that, well, he nearly didn't meet his wife, although whom he adores. Leo inherited Johnny's birthmark, which at first made John sad, but then John realized Leo's personality was much more like his mother than him. Leo started out withdrawn like John, but over the years has really blossomed. John doesn't get to speak to Leo as much as he wants to these days because he finds himself just being socially awkward even around his own son. But secretly, he's extremely proud that his son is not going to end up sort of as quiet as he did. At this moment, he's not watching Chopped, but he's sitting in front of the coffee table with 3 separate books open, sort of toning out, sort of trancing out, just reading 3 different books. One on the new librarian system, one on the giant ground sloth, and one how to connect to your son when you're going to work.
And then we have Oliver's dad, who is Jeffrey. And Jeffrey is middle-aged, kind of balding, got a big pudgy belly, and at one point in time might have been a trophy husband. Now just mainly staying afloat, cooks, cleans, and complains. It's about all Jonathan all Jeffrey does. And he's kind of just angrily yelling at the amateur chefs on Chopped and how he could definitely do better. I mean, come on. I think we can all agree that if you're gonna use orange, you gotta make a marmalade for the fish, right? Right? Come on, fellas. Don't you think?
I'm not really paying attention. I'm trying to get this gnome done.
Well, for the sheer amount of cooking television I have consumed, it's incredible how little I have retained.
Well, most things you can slow roast it and it'll work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so like Carl, what do you think? And Carl, could you describe yourself and your child and your relationship?
So Carl is a 5'10" man with a very thick, bushy mustache. That also with a buzz cut head. He is wearing a polo shirt with a shirt pocket, um, and cargo shorts that look to be just stuffed with all different kinds of like papers and pens and other types of notepads and stuff. And he's constantly looking back and forth between out the window, out at the street, to ensure that people are obeying the traffic laws, as well as the TV, because he needs to learn how to cook better because his cooking is quite awful. He's not coordinated at all. Um, he is his relationship with Anthony is that he actually had only met Anthony about a year ago, and they had just gone through one rough school year. But as far as Carl's concerned, it's just he's just trying to adjust, to the new life that he has. He's living in a little bit of a bigger house that he had inherited, that Carl had inherited from his father after he passed on, and he thinks his relationship with Anthony is a work in progress, but he also thinks that everything is on the up and up between them, and he has complete and utter trust in Anthony, and he feels Anthony has never betrayed that trust.
All right. Um, I mean, So come on, Carl. I mean, help me out here. You and I both know orange marmalade is the way to go.
Oh well. I'm sorry there. I got distracted that there was a man out there who just made a turn without using his signal, and I had to keep myself from launching out of the trailer. I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention. What's going on the television?
No. So they're trying to use the orange rind as a dusting, right, for the seasoning for the fish. And I keep saying that anyone who's a self-respecting cook knows that you got to turn the orange rind into a marmalade and then glaze it.
Absolutely. I 100% agree because it seems that you have more experience in this field than I do, and I have no reason to believe that you would not be right in this specific topic.
You know, instead of a marmalade, they could always make a syrup and do the exact same thing.
You know, you could just deep fry the fish and enjoy it plain and simple like that without any of that fancy nonsense.
Well, they have.
Hell yeah.
The point of the show is they have to incorporate the orange. That's the point.
Then put an orange on the side and you can eat it like an orange.
No,
That's the purpose of using the rind, though. I mean, you could just dust the rind. Like what he's
putting
doing
the
is perfectly
orange on
fine. Dusting the rind.
Orange rind has the same amount of flavor as orange zest, just bitter. All you need to do is add a little bit of lemon juice to cut through the acid.
And that's why you make a marmalade.
Well, syrup or marmalade both will work, but marmalade definitely sounds better. And I'm still carving on the gnome, not paying attention.
It's
Are we still good for our session on Saturday, by the way?
Oh yeah. We're good. We're good. And you already know I'm going to bring the absolute, wonder boy that is my tiefling bard to this party.
Good. I've been working on this dungeon all week long, and one of you is probably gonna die, so have a backup ready.
Oh fuck yeah, it's about time. Oh, we mean in the game.
I
My bad.
have 5 backup characters, just in case.
Yeah, it's almost like I have nothing else to think about but D&D stuff.
Is it okay if I make a librarian as my backup character?
You can't do a self-insert every time, John.
Yeah, that is true. You gotta step outside your comfort zone.
No.
I understand that the sexy tiefling is kind of my thing. It's already a self-insert, but you can find your own thing that's not a self-insert. Who knows? Maybe you could be like a half-orc barbarian, huh? Huh?
I think, John, you should be a bard next time.
Nah, I don't know about that.
So
Yeah, go to the other end of the spectrum. Just might be a librarian. You can just.
I have this great article on role-playing high charisma characters as a low charisma IRL person. You should definitely check it out.
John smiles, looks up from the boat. I may not be so good with people. I got my beloved wife, though, don't I?
Now, if we're about ready to compare wives.
Well, John, hold on. John, I've got a joke for you.
Oh, I gotta hear this.
Good. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was reading a book about anti-gravity. It was impossible to put down.
That's
a good one.
That's a good one.
That would depend on relativity.
Hey, I had this one I was thinking of the other day.
Let's hear it.
What's black and white and red all over?
Is it a newspaper?
It's Rui Pale Cause dinner.
That was a good session. I'm not gonna lie.
Yep.
I still don't understand why. What is he calling himself now? Tex made that character. Your son. Well, I don't understand why he goes by instead of Jason the J. What is it again?
J-Dab.
Oh, is he a DJ? I mean, that sounds like a DJ name.
No, he's into esports. He thinks he's gonna make it big playing for one of these British teams across the way playing video games.
Oh man, I don't like soccer.
I just want my boy to learn the art of street magicianry, and it looks like got a little something behind your ear there, Carl. And he reaches behind Carl's ear and points out a card. Is this your card?
What would you get that from? He looks behind him. He's like very disturbed by that.
And
magic.
You all see something weird happen as all of the furniture starts falling through the floor. As you look down, you see a swirling purple sphere underneath you as you all get pulled straight down.
That's not like the way the black hole is supposed to be.
Where'd my gnome go?
This doesn't follow the laws of physics.
I guess you put that book down.
Eventually. Would this be a holy matter?
I would say, in my professional opinion, no.
This is a hole that we're falling through.
Oh, that kind of holy matter.
And at this point, you all fall asleep or unconscious, or maybe everything around you is just dark. But needless to say, you all wake up in small little cots around a campfire. And
Ugh.
starting off from the top, JDAPS, can you describe what is happening right now to your dad?
Yeah, so my dad, well, he's not a big fella, but I mean he's not small by any measure, but he's being stretched out right now to be about just over 7.5 feet tall. Probably going through the painful process of having an extra set of arms come out from his ribs. They're slightly smaller than his regular arms, but that's going to happen. And then all of his skin is going to start turning this like greenish yellow color, and then get really hard, like a chitin. I think that's what they call it. And his mouth is gonna stretch out a little bit, and he's gonna get these little like pincer things, almost like spider pincers, like right outside the front of that. And he's gonna have this really cool like duster on, like a real cool outlaw type, and a hat, like a cool outlaw hat, and boots. Obviously, he's got to have boots for those little bug legs that he's gonna have. And in one of his hands, he's gonna have a shield, and then he's gonna have on his hip, he's gonna have like a pepper box gun and a scimitar, and then in his other hands, he's gonna have the Wendigo GL3 grenade launcher. That bad boy is gonna do some damage. Oh yeah, also his face is gonna turn into a bug, which honestly might make him slightly more attractive to the ladies than he is. Honestly, he hasn't shaved in a while, and I can't remember the last time he bathed. But the one thing that is going to continue on, the one thing that he doesn't lose or gain is he's got this really like bushy kind of handlebar mustache, and that's going to stay.
And with that, we have Tex. You see around you. You see the campground. You see the fire. You're in the middle of the woods, but you do see your 2013 Dodge Grand Caravan still parked over there. No dents, and it's got the absolutely gorgeous hand painted unicorn on the side with the stars right behind it.
Oh, I'm immediately going to go to my car and see if my mixtape's still in there.
All right. You go to reach for the door, and you see your insectoid hands.
I'm going to start looking at my hands, and then looking around, and then I'm going to finally look in the mirror.
And as you look in the mirror, you like see your Thrycreen insectoid face, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Synthetic 20.
You manage to keep your cool enough to like try to collect yourself, and you look over and you see Yaskiara. So, Corinne, could you describe the transformation of Dadvalon into Yaskiara and what it is that Tex is seeing right now?
So Tex is Dadvalon is about 5'8" with short dark hair, and he sees Dadvalon shrink just a bit to about 5'4", and his hair starts to grow until longer, lighter, and wavier hair, and his he loses all of his facial hair as his face is transformed into a much more feminine one with these good, nice green eyes, and his ears get a little bit pointier. Not very pronounced, but noticeable enough. And he goes from wearing a t-shirt and jeans to wearing this beautiful green cloak and brown studded leather armor with a backpack and a on his back and a lute in front of him, and his gut shrinks down just a bit, and his chest grows out just a bit. And standing before him, he sees a female musician.
All right. Tex, what do you do as you see this?
I'm gonna tell her to look in the to the mirror.
I guess I walk over to the mirror.
You look in the mirror of the 2013 Dodge Grand Caravan with the unicorn art on the side, and you see, as previously described to you, the feminine half-elven form that you are now inhabiting.
I sort of reach for my face and then my chest and just sort of look down, and I just sort of, well, I'll be able to relate to the trans members of my congregation much better now. And then turn around and look at the bug.
And you have no idea who this bug is. You know this bug. You know this bug knows you and knows this car, but you don't know who it is.
It's a Tex.
Well, I stare at the bug, just wide-eyed.
I know I have a good mustache. All right.
Is the bug speaking a language I can understand?
Speaking into your mind telepathically as you hear within your consciousness.
That is terribly unsettling. Could you please stop that?
If I could, I would, but and I tried to talk through my mandibles. You just hear click, 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 click.
Okay, and I sort of look around for any signs of intelligent life.
All right. You look around and you see, what is it that Yaskiara sees, Leo?
Well, they see, they see almost like John kind of roll back through time as he like begins to become younger and younger, and a little bit shorter than he is now, but not too much. His hair grows into a long, beautiful blonde, and then it kind of gets pulled back into a ponytail. He has on this billowy white shirt and sort of a vest on as well over it, and black dark pants, worn boots, this beautiful dark green, almost black cape that is like bright red on the other side, and this long beautiful rapier at their hip, and a lyre, kind of like a little harp almost, kind of strapped to their side as well, and fingerless leather gloves, and if they look in the mirror, they have like the blue eyes, and the one I think thing that stays is the birthmark.
And so Tex and Yaskiara, you see this this person in front of you. You also see Anthony. Could you describe what it is they see in addition to?
Yeah, sure. they see a half orc that's like about 5'8", wearing mithril splint armor, with a helm on their head. They've got several like small like facial piercings, and some pretty like ragged clothes under the splint, with like a cloak and whatnot. And they are holding a large staff that ends in a like dark sort of purple globe. No mustache. Very important, no mustache.
Oh,
All right. And Marla, what else do they see?
So they see the beard of a blue man kind of slowly receding into the face of a young gnome. She stands tall despite being very short. She has kind of the like a British long coat, British military, and she has short blonde hair and very long ears, and you see she kind of rubs her fingers through her golden hair, and it turns red. And then she draws a really cool gun from her side.
All right. And Duncan, could you describe?
Yeah. So, Donnie can feel himself kind of shrink down from his better height to 5'4", and his clothes kind of morph into much more fantastical clothing. He's got a big green cloak and pants that kind of feel like a mix between linen and leather. He's got 2 hand axes strapped on either hip and a halberd that is strapped across his back. His ears kind of elongate and pointen to more resemble the half elf. And his face kind of softens a little bit along the jaw and strengthens a little bit along the brow.
As you all get a look at each other, what do you all do?
Where are we?
First thing I'm gonna do is run my hair, changing color, pull the gun, going, why do I have a gun? Why am I in a female body?
I was asking myself the same thing.
I have 4 arms and my car is somehow here.
I put the gun back in my belt. Well, I have a vague feeling this is because of my daughter. Seems like one of the characters she was telling me about like a week ago, but I was not paying attention.
It's also heavy. I play so much D&D and I never think about how much all this weighs.
wait, we are our children. Wait, what is going on? Wait.
Wait.
Why do I have a Russian accent?
It seems like to me. Wait, what? Did y'all get taller when I wasn't paying attention? Why is my hair the wrong color? John starts to freak out a little bit.
Oh yeah, Carl immediately starts trying to figure out exactly where they are, what kind of environment they're in, and what their surrounding area is composed of.
Well, you see the forest around you. You can see that it darkens up into a swamp further ahead. But there's conveniently the wooden pathway that leads into the swamp is extremely wide, and there is a dotted yellow line in the center. In addition, you also see the 2013 Dodge Grand Caravan that Tex drives, that is here alongside you all, and all of the gear that you all collectively have on your character sheets.
So if I
I'm
understand this right, all of us are here together. This is you, and I point towards the towards Tex, and I say, Tex, is that you?
yeah, I'm Tex, all right. You know, is this I can't even do I have my deck of cards? And he starts patting around looking for his deck of cards.
You do not have your deck of cards.
Good thing I keep a spare in the car.
I have a lute.
I seem to have a liar, John says, calming down a little bit and feeling around in his pockets.
I don't know how to play any instruments.
I don't.
I don't think I know how to use any of these air quote instruments either. He gestures to the 7-foot pole arm on his back.
I will try to strum the lute.
I know how to use this, and I do it. I know how to use this, and does a spin of the gun and puts it back in the holster.
You strum the lute, and your fingers like deftly move around, not in the pattern you were trying to strum, as you create this sweet melody, as if your fingers were slightly guided.
That was a natural 20 plus 11 for performance for 31.
Mm-hmm.
I have never been able to do anything quite like this ever in my life. I mean, I took violin for 2 years in elementary school, and this isn't me.
That sound was very, very pretty. John, surprised that he's singing. Wait. Last time I sang was in high school? What? My mom made me try to, to be more social. She wanted me to, so she had me sing, but I haven't done it in so long.
Well, I think we are related to our children because your voice cracked there a little bit.
Did it?
Well, I can't exactly drive this one, but I do know what this is, and he holds up the Wendigo.
Oh, so you got a gun too? That's great.
Well, this ain't a gun, son, or ma'am.
Can you drive that thing on off road? Does it have the 4-wheel drive?
Well, yeah, of course it's got the 4-wheel drive, but as you can see, and he kind of uses all 4 arms to emphasize his height. I can't exactly drive.
I am not precisely proficient in land vehicles either.
I can try, but I don't know how well.
I mean, maybe I can try. I know I wasn't the greatest on the outside, but if we're capable of doing things in here that we aren't outside, maybe I could try and drive.
Just remember to use your blinker and check your mirrors
every single time.
Well, that sounds like a plan then.
What do y'all do?
Carl gets in the driver's seat.
Right. So
I have a quick question. Did we, by any chance, overhear any of the conversation that our children were having about their session?
No, you did not.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm. All right, and you get into the vehicle. It's rather roomy. You see, it's got all the snacks from the last time that you all took the kids out. So there's like a whole giant travel box of goldfish crackers, and there's also a stash of Slim Jims in the door that are half-eaten. Most of the Slim Jims are still there, though. In addition, when you get in, everyone kind of gets in all collectively together. You see that it's situated a little bit differently. You can see that there are 3 separate buttons in the center console instead of where the air conditioning usually is. Where the air conditioning controls are. You see one's got the fan for the air conditioning, and the other one is a blue circular button with a big letter O. And then on the far right, you can see a hazard signal, but that's definitely not where they were before.
Tex, what happened to your dashboard up here? Why are your buttons different?
Well, I don't think that's my dashboard. It's my car, all right, because I remember getting that unicorn. My wife was pissed.
The unicorn was a bold choice.
It's
An
magic.
interesting choice, that's for sure.
Maybe that's why, though. Never mind. That's rude.
It appears that there's a road that leads into the swamp up ahead, but I only see one problem. There's a line down the middle. Now, I know in the USA we drive on the right side of the road. In other countries, they drive on the left. What do we do here?
Well, let's assume that we're still in the U.S., so let's drive on the right, I guess.
You can't be so American-centric, Tex.
Well, I mean, it's safe to assume, I guess, because do you know where we are?
We're in a forest, aren't we?
I think the most important thing is we just don't hit anything.
Well, would it help if we drove on the outside of both roads?
You do you do recognize, having used it several times yourself, Tex, that the blue button in the middle is the OnStar button.
Well, it looks like we got the OnStar with us still, and Tex is going to use his lower right hand and poke the button.
Hi, this is OnStar. How may I assist you today?
Someone's going to have to talk to it, because apparently I can only...
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. OnStar, which side of the road do we drive on here?
Yes. Here, in Vittore, you drive on the right side of the road.
Vittore?
Also, if you're going to want to start the vehicle, you need to play it a song. Specifically, 2003 rock song.
That's your guys' forte.
I didn't pay attention to music until I was 26.
Really?
That's wildly specific.
Really? Like,
Really?
there are so many songs in 2003 that you could play that is rock songs.
I didn't listen to rock music when I was growing up.
I listen to about everything, and in the Marines, you listen to whatever they're playing in 9 times out of 10. It's random stuff.
I can't sing.
So, where is Vittore? Is that in Ohio?
That sounds Ohioan.
Either that or... it might be Iowa, actually. Everything...
OnStar, what state is Vittore in?
Vittore is in a state of disarray.
That must be 52 or 51.
So it sounds like Ohio.
I need each of you. I need each of you to take 1 psychic damage.
You hear Tex just go ouchies oochies.
What the frick was that?
Well, currently I'm in a state of misery.
You're always in a state of misery. That's where we live.
No. You don't want to be in a state of misery. You don't want to get kidnapped and have your legs shot out from under you. John looks.
The Kansas side is much better than the Missouri side.
Well, where are we? Do we have an idea of even where we're going or why we'd go anywhere?
Well, considering that I have a lute and you have a halberd, and you're a bug, I would consider it should be like a D&D game. So I guess wherever the hell we want.
Well, I think first off we should get the car started, and well, I heard that lovely soprano you hit earlier. You should try that again, but 2003 rock version.
I can play music, I guess, if you give me something to start with.
You know, just play a random song from that time. I'm sure it will be fine.
I literally don't know a single rock song from the early 2000s.
Do you not?
Well, if you know Nickelback,
we will rock you. That's.
Why don't you each make a DC 8 investigation check?
DC 8 investigation. Okay.
Well, that's a 12.
That's a 2.
Oh, it's a 9.
All right. Those of you who
15.
That's a 20.
Those of you who succeeded, kind of like figuring out what to go, just casually just digging through your things. Those of you who succeeded, find your cell phones.
Oh.
My cell phone's in a pocket right next to a gun that is labeled Desperado.
Do we have internet signal out here? It is Ohio, after all.
I don't think it's Ohio.
I will try to look up for 2003 rock songs.
Maybe I should call my wife. She might know something. Maybe I should try to call my wife.
You can't
Or
call your
we
wife
could-
at the first sign of trouble. What are we going to admit? That we disappeared and lost the children?
We could also call the children because I know someone has a phone, and I'm pointing at Tex. I saw him sneaking one the last time. Pretty sure he has one.
I don't know what you're talking about there, partner.
Pretty sure my daughter has one too. And I type in the number that I know from my daughter and hit call.
Alright. Kids, I would like each of you to roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Perception? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
15 for Tex.
No, kids.
Kids, not y'all.
Oh.
Yeah. Get out of here, Dad.
Do we have any
Go away, Dad.
Yeah.
What kind of
modifiers?
Is it perception check?
Perception check. It's just a flat
Flat roll.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I got a 15.
I got 10.
I got 8.
J-Dabs, you hear someone's phone ringing. Do you say anything as you guys are getting ready to start session?
Depends. Do I recognize the ringtone?
Yeah, it's Doja Cat.
God, what's happening?
What a wild choice.
Seriously?
That
What? Y'all can't judge me.
Yes, we can.
Only God can do that.
Yeah.
He's doing that too.
Do you bring any attention to it? I'm assuming.
I quickly say, "Oh, I'm sorry about that," and I go and without even looking at it, I just kind of hit the button to send it to voicemail.
So you grab the phone and hit the button to send it to voicemail, and Marla kind of looks at you as you grab their phone and hit to send it to voicemail.
Can you not touch my shit, please?
We agreed. No phones down.
What are
here. This is sacred ground. All right.
Okay, all right. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. I don't even care. I'm not even mad.
Listen, if you would have just kept it on silent like you were supposed to, none of this would have
It was
happened.
vibrating.
It was
vibrating.
Heard Doja. We all heard the goddess herself coming from that mouth.
I'm not going to accept this. You know what? I'm not going to accept this abuse.
Can we just get started?
Yeah.
Like, does it really matter that Marla's phone was ringing?
Matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I don't care who was calling.
Yeah, I mean, like, our dads are in the other room. It's not like it mattered.
Thank you,
like,
Anthony.
they're here.
You would have cared if it was Jimmy that was calling, though. I seen the way you gave him the eyes.
Jason, you know it's not cool to do that. Like, just cut it out.
Not cool, Jace.
Let's just get moving, J-Dabs. Like,
come on. You guys got the fishy nonsense to get down to.
You know what?
You gotta have to explain that.
You're gonna have to, use more words, please.
As we zoom back down into the onto the
Someone
minis on
needs
the
to get
field,
him with the source.
We see, as we zoom back in on the field, we see that the phone goes straight to voicemail. Boop.
It's me.
Oh, wait.
Call me back. I need to talk to you. Hang it up.
I think that Stacy's mom song was from 2003.
She did have it going on.
Possible song
worth
that
a
you
shot.
should play right now. Please no.
I honestly don't know any others.
That seems as good as any.
You can also try Nickelback.
I have never listened to Nickelback in my life.
They always have a photograph.
Every time I do, it makes me laugh.
I assume you all are making jokes that I do not understand.
Pretty sure your wife misses you. She needs to improve her aim.
My goodness. Well,
I'll just start playing Stacy's mom on Das Loot.
All right, I want you to make a performance check, and I need you to actually sing it.
That's not gonna happen.
Then you're not. Then the car's not starting.
Okay.
I think I know the words.
Someone else sing. I'll just give you the tune.
Stacy's mom got it going on.
Oh,
I only know some of the lyrics. I hate this
All that I
song.
want.
Now, Stacy, can't you see you're not the girl for me?
That was
Hex, I don't think
14.
the truck can hear you.
So is anyone going to sing more than just the one line?
Stacy's
I
mom
think
has
just the
got
one line.
it going on. I'm in love with Stacy's mom.
All right, I need you all to give me a performance check.
I technically can't sing because all I do is click.
Well, you're giving the cowbell.
That is a
Oh, hell yeah. I'll give the help
20,
action with the cowbell.
But for a -1, it's 19.
John got a 15?
Rolled a 13 minus 1, so 12.
Carl got a 19.
All right, as the car whirs to life, and you see the electronic needle go forward and lines up with the 50 miles.
Well, apparently, I can sing better and like this than I normally can.
Well, it's a useful skill, so keep that voice box fresh.
Could carry
I'd
on
rather
our
shoot
wayward souls.
Don't you cry no more.
No! Click, 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 click,
Well,
click,
th-
click,
that was-
click.
that-
I'm
that was
sorry, that was not from 2003.
No, we were not trying to overrule the song. Stacy's mom has got it
Got it
going
going on.
Do you need directions to your destination?
Yes.
Yes, please. Directions would be wonderful.
Anywhere.
Right.
Map quest.
Here
this
are directions to your destination. As the GPS kind of lights up. Now, would you like to take toll roads or no toll roads?
No toll.
No toll road. Never toll
No
road.
We have no money. Do we have money?
We do not have money.
I can check to see if I have money and start looking through my stuff.
You see that? You see that because you have that phone case that has the wallet on the back of it. Your Mastercard is still back there, and so is your
Hey.
Home Depot rewards card.
Hey, I thought I lost that. I've been looking for that for about a week now. I need to get some more stuff to build stuff for them.
But
I've
why
got
am I
my
not
credit
surprised?
stuff, so that's good. I don't have any cash, unfortunately. I left it in my other wallet.
Did y'all know that they used to just scream credit card numbers on the phone when they were calling them in?
Well, considering, do
Why
you
would
believe
you
a
scream
place like this
numbers?
accepts? Would you believe a place like this accepts credit?
I don't know.
Nah.
They may accept 50 cents.
Oh, we could.
Careful. If it's 45, you might get a nickel back.
Well, 50 cent. That was more music from 2003.
No, for a nickel back, you have to go 3 doors down.
Oh,
For the Falcons, or what were they called again? The Falcons are?
I don't know, but I'm mesmerized.
Well, let's get this show on the road, eh, Coral?
Oh, I'm ready. I'm ready whenever you are. So I shift the gear, right? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna shift it into drive.
I need you to make a animal handling check.
4.
You kind of just yank the gear select, and you hear it's the sound of the gearbox grinding.
Hey.
No, that's horrible. Stop it, please. No, stop it.
All right, get out of the driver's seat.
Oh, well, wait. Hold on. I just my hand slipped.
Yeah, it slipped like a landslide.
Yeah, it was
We've established this. You cannot physically drive.
At least not a mudslide. That'd be worse than a landslide, I think.
Guys, come on. I mean, accidents happen.
You could play Jesus Take the Wheel. That one I do know.
I would say,
But I don't
play
think that
more of
one's
Superman,
2003.
because we definitely need
No,
a hero.
we might need Jesus right now.
Well, Jesus did take the wheel when he pushed himself out of that cave, didn't he?
That's not at all how that story goes.
Well, whoever can drive better needs to get up there, because I don't
Yeah,
want
get
to
out of my
grinding the
seat.
transmission, because that's horrible.
I'm not a good driver. Never have been, and I hate it.
I can drive, but I don't
I got it.
Well, want me to drive.
Carl switches with Tex.
All right, Tex, you get up there, and you have to kind of slide the seat back a little more, right up into Yaskiara's knees. in order to
Everyone
fit
got
in.
room?
I'm fine. I'm shorter now. I was always short, but now worse.
Hey, you should cry me a river.
Cry me real.
And I need you to make an animal handling check. Tex?
Tex, being a bug, is trained for this moment his whole life.
Being a bug.
With a 14.
Okay. You get it nice into gear and able to take off right nice and neatly. You can have 2 hands on the steering wheel, 1 hand like hanging out the window, and another hand on the gear selector.
Oh no, I have the bottom 2 on the wheel, 1 out of the window, and then the other one on the, if that's not what you just described. Because I'm looking at 2003 music now.
I wonder if the shocks are still stable in this thing.
It should
And
be.
you're going to follow the GPS down the dotted line?
Yep.
All right. As you start driving, and you start heading into the swampy area. And what are you all doing as Tex is driving?
I am going to inspect Desperado and trying to figure out about it because I'm like, I know guns, but I haven't seen this one before. Making sure it's not loaded.
Okay.
I'm gonna go through the bard cantrips in my head, since I assume this is a D&D thing, and try to cast them to see if it works.
Okay. Which one are you going to try to cast first?
I'm gonna try to cast Mage Hand first.
I would like to know how you were trying to cast Mage Hand. What
I
is
am-
it? What is it that you're exactly doing?
I am taking my hand in the air and just sort of I'm doing a bit of a wax on, wax off sort of thing, and then with the other hand I'm strumming the lute. Like, I don't know how this works. Mage Hand.
This is OnStar with some more assistance. You need to sing a song that alludes to hands in order for Mage Hand to work.
I don't know them spell Mage Hand actually, so that's part of the problem.
You should definitely bring me back to life.
Wake me up.
Wake us up inside.
Okay, songs.
I know there's also a song called The Ignition.
Y'all, I was listening to Caleb Christian music during 2003. I really don't know any of this.
You could always sing some Five Finger Death Punch. There's a hand right there.
I'm just gonna start singing the Hokey Pokey.
Did y'all know there's a game called One Finger Death Punch?
Yeah, J-Dub says he likes to be called, plays it sometimes.
It's easy to practice and get control of. You have to hit really hard so the opponent doesn't stand back up.
As you see a really tall, like 6'4", 6'5" mountain of a man with this long red hair and thick red beard kind of wave a hand in front of you all as you guys are approaching to stop.
Well, I suppose we should, right?
Yeah, I guess so. He might need some help.
Yeah, just holler sugar, sugar, and he might answer.
Oh,
Would we
honey,
say
honey.
he's a mountain man?
Tex, when you pull over, make sure you use your blinker, and then when you get to the side of the road, put your four-way.
Of course, traffic safety is important after all. And he turns on the blinker and puts his 4-ways on as he pulls off to the side.
You hit the hazard button.
Yes.
All right. As you see a jet of flame shoot out of the back of the Dodge Caravan.
This is not my car, folks.
We should just ask that person to come over.
That was a very hot gesture, you would say.
Greetings. I am looking for some assistance. Oh my goodness. He takes one look at Merlot. You are... Wow. I forgot what I needed.
I'm pretty sure you're just sick and lonely.
No.
Or sick of being lonely. I think that's correct.
What are you all doing?
Do the backseat windows roll down?
They do, but it's
Oh,
like the hand. It's like the hand crank, so you have to roll it.
I make a
Roll the
challenge out
window
of it and
down.
try to do it as fast as possible.
Oh, you break my windows.
Once the window's down, I look at him and I go, "Oh, excuse me, sir. Is there something we can help you with?"
Wow. Yes. You see, I am in dire need of assistance. I am not sure why my words are not working.
You could say you need a hand.
Or 4.
Or what? Or maybe you should just try to say bird. Bird is the word, right?
Just say yes, and we'll come help you.
I feel like there are some references that I am missing. So I
Yes,
am
no
going to
shirt, no shoes, no problem.
Don't worry, those references are soaring and flying.
Yes,
Carry
and
on.
I've become
Carry
so
on,
numb.
Not that one.
soul. Carry on, wayward soul. Maybe you'll. What's going on? Do you need help?
Everyone, I think we're confusing the poor gentleman here. We should let him speak.
Wow. I am just looking for some help. You see, my compatriot disappeared in Lantern, and I haven't been allowed back inside. And I was hoping to find some adventurers to assist me in finding him.
You live in a town called Lantern.
Oh no, I was visiting with a friend of mine named Nito.
Is it very
up?
Yeah, is it very bright there?
Do you at least turn it
No,
on?
it's actually incredibly dark.
Then why do they call it Lantern?
Because
Probably
everyone
need to
carries
turn it on.
lanterns everywhere.
Yes, if it were bright, you wouldn't need them.
That is a little on the nose, don't you think?
Oh, yes. Yes. But you see, my friend Nito, he's lost. And
Is he Nito?
That sounds exactly like what a guy named Nito would be.
yes.
Lost all the time? Yeah.
Seems like this person has no idea what they're doing if they're going to
Oh,
get lost so
wait,
easily.
you were
Land
looking
map
for.
is the most important thing, knowing how to read a map and the compass.
Were you looking for a wooden needle or a metal one or a bone one?
Oh, no, this is a fish Nito.
Fish needle.
A
He's
fish
a-
needle.
A fishing
No,
bone needle.
No.
Well, all you have to do is get the scales and carve it.
Not needle.
No, Nito. Your friend is Nito. What's this neat friend's name?
It's Nito.
Nito then is Nito.
Are they
Nito is
always a
Nito.
clean freak?
No, but they are of an eye, fish-like.
So they're always floundering on land.
Are they mostly flipper?
They are, in fact, mostly flipper.
So they always have to take off the pants. That just sounds disturbing.
I thought slappers and flippers were from the 20s and 30s, though.
Well, he once again has not broken eye contact from Merlot. If you, Cole, could please help me find him. I, in return, can offer this magical gem that allows for traversing planes.
That is
that sounds
highly
very
convenient.
Very
Does anybody have their
serendipitous.
pilot's license?
It's almost as if this was written out by a plot.
I'm not sure what a plot is or what writing is, but yes, I do have this, and yes, it is convenient, and yes, I am sexy.
Wait.
You don't know. You're illiterate.
But you have a shirt on, don't you?
As
so
you,
how can you be sexy?
as you look, and the shirt is just now gone, like it was there, and now it's just gone. No, I have never had a shirt on.
Is your name Fred?
Are we getting gaslit here?
We might be.
Calamari, and why is it so exquisite?
How does one get into Lantern?
What
We don't.
what is Quizit? How can you be Quizit without being X?
That's
It's,
what I said.
you just travel further down this road here, then you'll see an old lady near the entrance. She's going to sell you lanterns. You'll need one in order to be there.
How are you going to fit in this vehicle
It's the
with
singing
us?
of early. It's the singing of early 2000s pop music necessary.
I'm not sure what early 2000s pop music is.
Good enough.
You could say it's
That's
like
a little
an
beyond your
angel
time, bud.
singing.
Well, corn is some of it, rather than pop or the pop and the corn, whatever.
Hey,
I think
let's
it's
just go.
popping and locking, and hopefully we don't lock our joints.
I don't dance either.
Sometimes I
Well,
snap, crackle, and pop like the cereal.
we should
That's
probably.
I need everybody to take 1d4 damage. Psychic damage.
From who?
From all of you.
From ourselves.
Why
That's
are we
a
taking
one for Tex.
Well, why are we taking side kicking? We're all sitting down. How can we side kick anyone?
I am.
That's another d4.
God damn it!
What? For all of us or just me?
I rolled a 1, and
All of
then you made me just roll a 4.
I got a 2 and a 1.
I got 2 4s.
Yeah, I got.
I rolled. I roll.
Everyone, no offense, but this situation is
I got
sounding
four-
fishy,
I
and
got
we should
four
be on our
total.
way.
We should probably get
another
a hop
D4.
on.
Carry on our way.
That's another d4.
Yeah. I keep on rolling 4s. Can
As you can all feel your collective dad jokes hurting yourselves.
Stop it!
These are so good, but they hurt so bad.
I'm proficient in history.
I'm pretty sure our dad jokes are hurting us, and we should definitely roll on.
All right, at this point, you see a giant sign pop up out of the ground, and it's just got 2 R's on it, and a direct arrow pointed down the road.
That's probably reading Rainbow.
Rainbow Road.
You know what? That's what my kid likes to play on sometimes too when he plays them Mario Kurts.
Hey, that's a good game.
Can I try
Marla
to
and me
cast
occasionally
Healing Word on
play that.
myself?
She always beats me because I have no idea where I'm going in
You
the game, but in life I can.
you hear the sounds of a train coming.
Oh, that sounds like
Is
a
it
railroad.
running around
track.
the bend?
Floor it!
Are we on the railroad line?
Wait, are we on the railroad track?
Are you investigating to see whether or not you're on the railroad track?
I think we should just go.
Yeah,
we
you
should
know,
all
go.
Yeah,
ease
it
on
seems
down the road, right?
We're gonna get hit by a
It seems like a
train.
hint.
Should we not just ease on down the road?
Yeah, we'll just keep going then.
All
We'll
right.
be back with your friend.
Thank you, all of you, and I hope to see you again. As he looks
Can,
over at Merlot.
can we ask your name, good sir?
I am ignoring him.
Oh, my name is Brookie.
Nice to meet you, Roki, with first letter B.
Hopefully you're not broke, and that's when I look at him and give him a wink.
You see him just turn all shades of red as you guys drive past.
Seeing this, I'm just like, yep, keeping that in mind for later. Now I can mess with people.
He seemed nice. Although I wish I had my books, then I could have shown him the books and stuff.
Can I cast Healing Word on myself?
What books don't we... Do we have books on us?
So, Coral, I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Copy that.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have the 3 books I was holding and reading before this started?
16.
You do not.
Oh.
You feel, for some reason, angry with Merlot. You're not sure why, but you do.
It's my gut feeling. Carl's just squinting at Merlot, and every time Merlot looks in his direction, he looks away. And then goes back to squinting at him.
Does Tex see this in the rear view?
Yeah.
Carl, you alright back there, bud?
They just have a bad feeling about somebody.
That talking in the head is really unsettling.
Well, would you rather me talk in your head, or... And I'm gonna cut the sentence there and just...
I mean, we all already talk in our own heads if you think about it.
John,
Well,
you're
I mean,
not
I
helping.
I legitimately cannot talk without, I guess, talking straight into your dome.
Why
The only
did your
clicking I know
child
is
choose?
Morse code, so...
Well, I bet you better beep that one out then.
Oh, I could definitely beep a lot of things in Morse.
Well, I mean, he probably chose this bug person thing because it's got 4 arms and that's 4 guns he can hold.
Hopefully
have
it's
mercy.
forgotten that sentence you just said.
And what are the rest of you all doing as Merlot and Coral and Tex are traveling along? And in the front arguing, and what are the rest of y'all doing in the back?
I'm gonna try to heal myself by singing the song "Healer" by Hillsong.
Okay. I need you to actually sing it.
I will not do that live. I apologize. I cannot sing, and I will not do that. But
You will not
I
bow.
I
You will
need
not break.
I need you to make a. I need you to make a Arcana check at disadvantage. The DC is a 14.
okay, that is a 9.
You see, you feel, you kind of like try to mutter the song in the background so nobody hears you, and you see the spell start to fizzle up, but then fizz out.
Okay.
Well, while this is going on, I'm just thinking about everything I know about D&D and trying to realize that I never played a bard in my life. So I'm just trying to think about how stuff might work.
Okay.
Donnie's in the very back, still trying to figure out how to get a seatbelt over this chainmail and halberd and axes and shield, and just still trying to stretch it out, and it's getting caught on straps and on chain link, and just everything. Just hear him just muttering curses under his breath.
Do I notice that from the rear view as well?
Yeah, you do.
Hey! Watch the seatbelt. You know, it's one of a kind.
The seatbelt is one of a kind?
Yeah, it's a special gift I got from JDAPS from doing something. I don't remember what the competition was. I think it was them Rackets Leagues.
Is it all
gave you a
the
seatbelt.
seats?
Yeah, I
or
didn't
just
ask
the
about the
back
prize.
What
Wait, he got you a seatbelt? He won a
Yeah.
seatbelt from a gaming competition?
That was crazy.
Who
What was it from?
sponsored it?
That's not a question for me.
Huh.
Did you guys know that seatbelts weren't mandatory until about the 50s and 60s?
Well, you better buckle up for that
I
fact
actually
then.
did. I've been studying the law.
Well, if assuming they're still mandatory wherever Vittoria is, I'm about to be in trouble because I can't quite get it over.
Don't worry about it then. Just make sure you stay safe, or otherwise Carl over here is going to have a
Fair
heart attack.
Fair enough. I guess the armor should do its job.
Well, you're not the only one wearing armor. I've got scale mail, it looks like, from the description that I remember.
Of course you do.
So, you guys come here often?
No, first time. What about you?
It's a first time for me as well, you know. We were cruising down the street in R64, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
Hopefully we don't leave any white stains around.
You know, Tex, sometimes I think I would fall to pizza without you.
Ask another D4.
God damn.
Should you be cut into 4 pieces in our last resort and stuff?
No.
That's another D4.
I'm going to die
Stop,
before
you're
our first
killing me.
encounter. I just took another 3 and then a 2.
Oh, that's a solid 8 damage right there.
I am rolling 4s on every
just
single one of
took a
these. If you
solid
all can't learn to
6.
hold your tongues, I'm going to die before we ever see combat.
Okay, that's enough. Next person who makes a joke is getting shackled.
You have handcuffed?
John puts his
I
hand on
have
his
these
open mouth.
shackles in this bag.
John puts his hand in his open mouth to show holding your tongue.
John,
Well, good luck handcuffing 4 arms together.
John, physical humor is still humor.
As you all approach the village of Lantern, you see this old lady with a kind of a cart with a bunch of lanterns hanging from it, all different kinds and varieties.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
Hello. You looking for some lanterns to head into the city?
Wait,
Yes.
time out. I
How
have a
many
question.
do we need as I look around?
Does this old lady look suspiciously like a pile of frogs?
He does not look suspiciously like a pile of frogs.
Can I turn my headlights on and have those count as lanterns to see this frog lady better?
You can turn your headlights on. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Do those count as
Those light
lanterns?
beams, it's dark in here.
Oh,
Fire.
that is very bright, but I'm afraid you still required a lantern.
I'll take one lantern as I'm sticking my hand out the window. Oh, how much are they, by the way? And
Oh,
do you take card? Because I don't know if we have any gold.
The simple ones are only 2 dart frogs. The larger ones are 1 toad.
I haven't gone toading in quite a while.
I went last week, and apparently Marla did not like it.
Did you save any of the frogs and toads you caught?
I don't know. Let me look in my bag, and I'm gonna look in my bag.
And as we zoom back up to the kids, I'm telling you guys, their currency, it says in the book, it's frogs.
That's dumb. I don't
that
like
don't
that.
make a lick of sense. None of us got no frogs. I got like 100 gold, but I ain't got no damn frog.
How do you
I've never
carry that
touched
many
a frog.
frogs? Wouldn't they like jump out of the bag and wouldn't they be like noisily croaking all the time? Or...
I don't know. Like at first, I thought maybe like they're dead frogs, but it says specifically here live frogs.
Yeah, how am I supposed to like?
Didn't they change?
Where
that
am I
in
going
one
to
of
carry
the-
that many frogs?
Does everyone just have a frog farm there? Like, what is?
Yeah,
I don't like
cause
that.
inflation.
It, like what does it say about tadpoles? Like, is that a thing? Like,
Are tadpoles
Or
like change? Do they?
Yeah. I think so. That makes sense to me. Like, I mean,
what about frogs and toad? Like,
but like, if we're being honest, we already know you all are going to rob this old lady. We already know you're gonna.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna pull out my grenade launcher and put it in her face. But
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my gun and shoot her. Yeah, we're all gonna just go ape shit on this fucking.
Like she's trying to fucking tell us that frogs are currency. Fuck this old lady.
We will not
my
accept
friend.
it.
In one of the legacies, though, they changed the currency back to gold. So maybe.
that doesn't apply here because obviously the currency is still frogs, which means that we should do what has always been done and kill the old lady.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, I think
this seems very
Listen,
right.
I'll say I'm
We
not.
kill the old
totally
lady
for
every
it, but
time, and it always works
for
out.
the group.
I pull out my grenade launcher and I fire one right at her face.
I'm gonna do the same with my gun.
We zoom back into the dads as the smoke clears, and each one of you are holding the guns after having fired shots unknowingly at this old lady.
You old croak.
I'm gonna put the gun back and grab like all the lanterns I see. And
I'm gonna try to
truck.
Is there an old lady still there?
You see nothing?
Why did we kill that nice old lady?
It wasn't an old lady.
I was literally pulling up, trying to look for frogs in my pack, and next thing you know, my hand was on my gun and I shot her. Which was, I'm not gonna lie, was kind of cool. But now I've got all the lanterns, and I have like all the lanterns that she had around her on my lap.
You also managed to pick up her bag of frogs.
Oh, hey, look, I got frogs too. How many frogs are in here?
There are 8 toads, 4 dart frogs, and a small jar with 113 tadpoles in it.
We need to turn ourselves in.
Aren't toads counterfeit?
Why would we turn ourselves in?
We just committed the murder.
This is a fantasy world. That lady was probably made of frogs herself.
Do we know this is a fantasy world?
Tex, you have 4 arms.
You know what? That's a fair point.
X. So this has. Can I roll history to see if any of this sounds familiar to me?
Yeah, you can roll history.
I would also like to do that.
I would also like to do that.
That is a 21.
And Dadvalon and Tex, and that's it. Dadvalon and Tex, you guys roll with advantage.
Oh, okay, I'll roll
Oh,
again.
and Donnie, sorry.
All right, that's
with advantage? Great.
That's a 16 for Dad Valon to try to recall the actual memories.
Nito, you hurt my soul with this one intelligence because I rolled a nat 20 and got a 19.
That's
a needle in your
22.
intelligence, right?
Okay. Donnie, you remember because specifically because Duncan pressured you hardcore into subscribing to the Patreon, that there was a legacy talking about Lantern in the Flavored Enemy podcast. And you remember that there was a old lady who masqueraded as an old lady, and that she definitely was evil, and definitely was a demon of some kind, and that after they defeated her and took the lanterns they needed, a party headed into a tavern inside called the Darklighter Inn, where they got more information about what was going on.
Okay, so I have to admit I'm not necessarily up on my legacies, but I think this is actually not the worst thing. If I recall, that this lady may have been a demon of sorts.
Well, not all demons are bad. Demons are good.
Oh, okay. Like I said, not up on it. Anyway,
demons are a girl's best friend.
we
I was part
before,
of the devil
before we
dog,
have to roll
so-
for that, I'll say we perhaps are to look for a Darklighter Inn.
Oh, the Big's Darklighter Inn. Yes, I remember that one. I think vaguely.
Oh.
Well, I guess we
Well,
should
that's what you're gonna
probably get a roll on, huh?
Yeah, before
I am
someone
gonna
pulls up
light
and
one
sees
of
what we
the
did.
floating lanterns for myself.
Yep, let's go to Talking Station to pick up some power converters.
I suppose, especially if she was a demon, then I guess it's okay, and yeah, probably for the best then.
Should we hang these lanterns outside the windows?
I've got mine floating. It's a floating lantern. So I pass the rest of the lanterns out to everybody else.
I'm just gonna take the lantern with the hand that hangs out the window, and I'm just gonna hang the lantern out the window.
Let's say like five lanterns inside a van is
Hey, just
seemly
don't
bright.
scream the British is coming because they might get offended.
The British is coming.
Carl tries to reach for a lantern without getting out of the car, and since he's having trouble reaching, he's gonna try. Since he knows he's in D&D, he's gonna try and concentrate and cast Mage Hand to try and pick up one of the lanterns and bring it to his hand.
And which class are you specifically?
Warlock.
Okay. So you reach out and you feel this energy kind of pull from deep within your soul as the hand reaches out from yours, dark purple energy scoops it up.
Yes.
Hey, Carl, you want to explain yourself there, partner?
That was really cool, by the way.
Well, I saw the staff, and I thought that maybe I might some form of magic, and well, I just concentrated really hard on trying to pick up the lantern, and well, this purple hand came out, and what do you know? Picked it up and brought it to my hand.
Can it shake?
We'll have to find out later.
Donnie's gonna reach his hand forward to his lantern and try to use prestidigitation to like mess with the brightness and stuff, and feel absolutely nothing. Be like, oh well, you know, I do usually play martial types, so fighter seems right.
John will simply get out of the car and take a lantern, nodding and thanks.
B, I have a question.
Yeah?
So, can I use my racial ability, Chameleon Carapace, and just blend into my seat, just hiding into the car seat?
You know what? Yeah.
You guys just see Tex vanish into the car seat?
That is terrifying.
Oh man.
Hey, look, he finally did a vanishing act.
Surprise, I am still here.
I think we take a lot of this, we all play, so I think we all take a lot of this for granted when we describe what's happening, that it's not incredibly disturbing.
Oh, yes, yes.
Trust me,
incredibly
for me,
awesome, depending on
none
how
of
you
this
think.
is disturbing compared to some of the things that the Marines that I played D&D with came up with.
He just sank into a car seat.
I didn't
And?
sink it. I didn't sink into the car seat, partner. I'm matching the car seat color.
He
Oh.
also has 4 arms and talks
And
in your
mandibles.
mind.
Right.
It's insane. We are taking damage, physical pain from all of our jokes, which is only slightly weirder than what normal, but still weird.
Yes, normally
Cringe
the jokes
damage.
make me want to throw up. But
Yeah,
now I feel
typically
like
I do cringe from all of your jokes, but this is another level. I am down like 60 hit points. Not really.
Can I use Can I try to use breath of Can I try to use breath of life on myself to try to regain some hit points?
I'm going to use prestidigitation to change my hair orange.
Okay. John, yeah, you restore your hit points.
Thank you. Thank you, mysterious voice. I wish I knew what you were.
It's OnStar.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure OnStar is talking and answering our questions when we say things.
So
We're
I
all
guess
stars,
Do
and we
you know where Dark
sing
Matter
out.
Inn
We're
is?
all in this
Yes.
together.
Do you seem to be in a traffic jam? Do you require assistance?
Just trying
Can
to
we
find
just-
Dark
just-
Matter
can you
Inn.
point out where the Dark Letter Inn is?
Can we
'Cause
just
I guess
fast
that's where we're
travel at
going
this
next.
point?
Absolutely. It is 1/4 mile to your right.
Well, let's get a move on.
Where's the fast travel button?
There is
I,
no fast travel button.
Don't worry, all Bess here, and he's gonna Tex is gonna pat the side of the car.
It's
Well,
stalls.
You named your
Oh,
car
alright.
Bess.
It stalls and shuts off.
Guess we're walking.
Are we
You
out of
should
gas?
not have slapped the car.
Well, she's a unit.
Yeah, now she's dead weight.
Can I try to use Breath of Life to restart the car?
You could try to restart the car if you like.
We could try and jump the car.
It's not like dead. It just stalled.
I mean, do you want to get up and push, or do we want to like?
Well, let's see if we can
hood?
try and jump the car. And Tex is gonna
Bring
pop the hood.
Gonna go
Bring out the
around
loot.
to
Careful
the
with your
front and
legs.
see if it fixes whatever's
Careful with
going
your
on.
legs if you're jumping over anything.
All you need to do is play a 1998 pop classic.
I'm all out of ideas here, folks.
I'd considering Donnie was 11 years old. Can I
was-
roll a history to see if I remember what that is?
I
What one
was
of those is?
2.
Yes, you can.
All right.
You're
Let's see.
younger than me.
Fuck.
Well, I don't want to close my eyes.
11.
I don't want to fall asleep because I miss you, babe. And I don't want to miss a thing.
There we go.
Even when I dream of you.
Sweetest dream of Where did that come from?
Does the car start?
Give me a performance check.
I am giving you the help action, so
Is that all of us performance check?
Yes. Everyone that sang.
I got a 10.
Okay. Oof. 11 minus 1, 10.
I rolled a 2, but it turned to a 1.
I got an 11.
The car whirs back to life. There's a 30 miles left in the tank. Would you like to continue fueling or continue on?
Let's continue on, and then we'll worry about fuel after we get to where we're going.
What if we get to a chase?
Then we use
You
our
got
several
handcuffs.
legs.
No.
What do y'all do?
Well, let's get a move on to the Dark Letter Inn.
Yes, let us continue. Please, drive forward.
And Tex is going to drive forward while he's still color matched to the seat.
Keep moving
We're going to use
forward.
prestidigitation to
on
make the
your right.
entire car smell like cinnamon.
600 feet on your right. 400 feet on your right. 300 feet on your right.
I'm going to turn down the
200
radio to see better.
It is. Destination is on your right. Rerouting.
I think you
Rerouting.
Need to stop.
We
Rerouting.
got it.
Rerouting.
OnStar, stop.
Rerouting.
Turn up the damn DPS.
Rerouting.
All right, wait, hold on. I got it. I see where it is. I see where it is.
You have arrived at your destination.
Thank you, OnStar.
You are welcome. Please, do not forget to roll up your windows and lock the doors. This is a rough neighborhood, after all.
That's profiling.
It has already rolled up the window, and the floating lantern's still next to her.
Tex, you can park here, right?
I don't see a sign telling me not to.
This is true.
But here's the other thing. I don't see any other vehicles or horses here either.
That is true. That is true. We should park with the carriages.
You do see several horses that are tethered to a post not too far away.
Oh, just
Is there,
We'll
is
just
there
leave
an
it
open
here.
stall that'll fit a car in it?
Yeah, there's a stall big enough you can fit the car in it.
All right, cool. I'm gonna try and like back into the stall, but I'm gonna need some help backing up into it.
Carl steps out to help guide him in.
Merla is looking out the window to give the side view as well.
Am I good?
Yes, keep coming. Come back this way. No, to the left. To the
Oh,
left.
over this way? To the right?
Yes. Nope. There you go. Just back a little bit.
All right, I'm gonna keep backing up a little bit. Let me know if I'm too far to the left or the
stop.
right.
There we go. All right, there we go.
Oof, thank you, Carl.
Why does it smell like cinnamon in here again?
As you guys get out, you see Tex's iconic license plate that's got a picture of a green drink in a martini glass, and it says Houtini on it.
I love that license
funny.
plate.
That is definitely top of the line.
As long as there's no appendix, because
I'm
Houdini
just
died
hoping
after
it
he was
doesn't
punched in
do
the
a
appendix and
disappearing
caused
act.
appendicitis.
And what do y'all do from here?
I'm gonna head for the Dark Lighter Inn with my lantern glowing above me.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get a move on.
This is going. We
Let's
wasted enough
blow this
time. in the
popsicle stand.
You know, I've made some of this armor before, but not this shape.
Make like a tree and leave.
Let's make it like a banana and split.
You should just shake it off.
I said shackles. I'm not trying to have an injury.
So I guess we move to the Dark Lighter Inn.
Yes. As you head inside, you see that there are lots of people in here. You see several individuals throughout, all of them darker hair, beefed up eyeliner, painted black nails, wearing nothing but black cloth and black leather and studs everywhere. And you see one of them kind of speak up. He's just got this tussle of black hair that kind of hangs over one eye. Welcome to the Dark Lighter Inn. My name's Gerard. Can I get you guys anything to eat? Are you staying, or? I mean, you don't have to. I don't really care.
What's on the menu, if you don't mind me asking?
Where's Quentin?
Yeah, that's pain and suffering. That's what's on the menu.
That sounds like Jason's favorite meals.
Or to eat.
Where
Because
the-
I love pain and suffering like the next person.
You don't want to eat pain. That's usually pain that usually has lead in it and stuff.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Where is Quentin?
Quentin's on a work sabbatical. He's working on a cruise ship right now. So it's just me and your waitress Haley here. As you see a ginger girl kind of walk over with full sleeve tattoos. How can I? You guys ready to eat? Drink?
We're trying to figure out the menu, and
No, I got you. Let's see here. We've got a couple of different options. We gotta say our main dish that we've got that's pretty popular right now is called the Mayday Souffle, and it's quite good. And then personally, they also have a really interesting dish. I don't like it too much, but it is the Taking Back tacos. They're not too bad.
what do you have to drink?
We've got a quite a couple of different drinks. We have the let's see here. Let me go check it. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm first day on the job. Let's see here. We have the Metro shot, and we also have. Let's see here. What is that? The Death Cocktail for Cutie.
I'll take a Metro shot and a Mayday Souffle.
Okay, yeah, gotcha.
By the way, nice hair and tats.
Thank you.
I'm gonna
thank you.
look to see if I still have mine from before I changed.
You guys want to have a seat outside, or you want to sit inside?
I'm gonna sit inside because outside seats little dark, and I don't want to say hello to my old friend again.
Yeah.
Darkness, our old friend. We come to
Come
you
to talk
again.
to you again.
Because the music deep inside.
I don't think we need to start the
Sing,
car or engine of
yeah.
any kind. So
Let's
If we need to
just.
start the car, I might know another song.
Hey,
Yeah.
sorry, I'm terrible with names. What was your name again?
Oh, my name's Haley.
Haley, our insectoid friend over there, speaks to the mind, so just a heads up.
Oh yeah, no, we get Thrycreen in here pretty regularly. No worries. Yeah, just grab a seat anywhere, and I'll bring you out your food and drinks. Water for everybody else, okay?
Absolutely.
I guess.
Yeah, I'll
Yes,
take some water, please.
Can I
seems
have,
safe.
You
can
don't
I
have
some-
anything besides water that's non-alcoholic and doesn't have coffee in it, do you?
Yes, it's called decaf, but that stuff is only good for tire changes.
I don't
we-
mind the caffeine. I just don't like coffee.
We do have a cucumber drink.
Yeah, I'll be fine with water.
What's in the cucumber drink? That sounds interesting.
It's cucumber, lime, and mint.
Oh, actually, that sounds delicious.
You know, can I have one of those too, along with my other drink? I just want to
Yeah.
try it.
Yeah, I got you. No worries.
Can I have that with a drop of a drop of honey on top of it, please?
What's honey?
You are sweet. No,
I
I'm
think
just kidding.
he's
I'm a married
referring to
man.
you.
I
Never
mean,
mind.
woman. This is
as
weird.
As is fine if you don't have honey.
Yeah. I mean, I'll bring that stuff up for you guys. Just like I said, have a seat anywhere, and I'll be right back. And if you need me, name's Haley. Gerard's just also going to be up here working at the bar, so if you need drinks, you gotta ask him too.
Remember, everyone, we tip at least 20% on these frogs, right?
Well, do we got a tip? Do they make a living wage?
Or
We have to tip.
Although they don't tip the frogs over, it might be hard to get them back together.
Yeah, well, Merlot didn't say anything about the frogs. All you saw was just the bag. But it's like, yes, I do have frogs. We have, and then I start describing it's like 8 toads, this, like something dart frogs, and a jar of tadpoles, and guessing about
Don't touch the dart frogs. Those ones are poisonous.
Should we tip the at least one frog or toad?
20%.
I'm guessing.
Well, what's 20% in toad?
What 20% of whatever the cost is?
Well, how do we know how much a toad is?
I mean, 20% of a toad is what? A leg?
A tadpole.
Maybe 2?
That's true. We do have tadpoles. Oh wait.
You could say they're little swimmers.
Yes, we have our children. We are the Dadpoles after all. Wasn't that the name we were trying to talk about last weekend?
No, not the dadpoles. We decided
No,
against the dadpoles.
We definitely
like the
decided
tadpoles.
against that. That was horrible. Let's
We
never
need a
mention
better.
that again.
We need a better name for the D&D party than the dadpoles.
I need
It's
you all
too
to take
meta.
1d4 psychic damage, please, for the dadpoles.
I finally
Why?
rolled
We are the dads, and we have our children. We are the Dadpoles.
No. Stop saying puns, or we'll tie you up.
I am already 18 HP down.
My wife
And
does
that's
that.
another
My wife
part.
does do that
I
sometimes.
can't heal myself, so stop it with the jokes.
Yes, I'm 19 down and I have no healing.
Yeah, I know. I have 0 healing.
I have 0 healing too, and
Same.
I'm 47 out of 59.
I offer. I think I can heal y'all. I have this heal spell. I think Breath of Life. I think.
Don't worry, we can heal ourselves with a nice good meal.
As we zoom back up to the kids, Oliver kind of looks at you, Anthony, and you, Marla. Hey, we're gonna take a short little break so we can use the restroom. Do you two want to go grab the lunches or whatever from the stovetop? I think my dad ordered pizza.
Sure, I guess.
Yeah, we can go get the food. That's not a
Alright.
problem.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Hey, if you see my dad up there, tell him that he left his playing cards in my coat pocket and not his.
Why would it be in
he's
your
pretty
coat
forgetful.
pocket, Jay,
I don't even know what that means.
I'm 5'8", he's 5'10". We got the same jacket. It's like the same size.
Okay. He accidentally
He's
took you
not.
back.
He's not a bright guy.
No, he's really not.
Yeah.
Nice man, dumber than a stump.
He does. He tries, but he's. I wish Mom was here
something about the
sometimes.
apple in the tree, but you know.
Well, ever since Mom left, things have been hard. It's been hitting him kind of hard. He tried, but he's just not very good at cooking or magic. We're not even Southern.
Yeah, that's the most confusing thing that I have to deal with is the fact that neither of you are Southern, and yet you both have the worst Southern accents I think I've ever heard.
So, if I'm being honest, can I level with y'all right now?
Yeah.
You know, I
This is what I really
won't
sound
oppose.
like. I just put that accent on for my dad when he's around.
Then why do you do it at school when he's not around?
I kind of it's one of those things you had to keep it going so that way in case it ever I got to get used to it so that way I don't accidentally not do it.
So
I guess that's fair.
But anyway, so
you
yeah,
fake
if
an
you just
accent
get my
for your
cards.
Dad?
Yeah, it makes him feel good about it. He likes to think he's this big Texas lawman, that he's this big manly man kind of thing, but I don't know.
I didn't think I would relate to you this much. But yeah.
I mean, guys. So we can. We're getting to the combat, and I know that you guys love the roleplay stuff, but
yeah.
I don't know if our dads are gonna let us stay up much longer.
Yeah.
I mean, I could go up
It's
and
all
ask
good.
them.
I mean, as he kind of looks at you specifically, Leo, and you see Oliver kind of knowingly wink. I mean, you need to let Marla and Anthony go get the pizza so we can eat.
Yeah, we're gonna get the pizza.
Yeah, sit down. Sit
Yeah,
down.
go get the pizza.
And Marla and Anthony, you two head out into the kitchen to grab the pizza. What are you two doing as you're heading that way?
Aggressively not making eye contact.
Yeah, Marla is just honestly probably not noticing the awkwardness in the room at this moment.
Yeah, I think Anthony's just making plates for everybody.
Are you okay? I guess.
Yeah.
I don't.
No, I'm
particularly care, but are you good?
Yeah, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Pizza time, I guess.
Yeah, I know that Oliver's dad got pepperoni and cheese and sausage. So I know Oliver wants sausage.
No, but thank you.
Yeah, Anthony just stops talking and starts grabbing pizza and putting it on plates.
You know, yeah. Thank you, Anthony, for being. I feel like I get you more than the other kids. You know.
I feel the same way, Marla. I get you too.
Thank you. Maybe we just deliver the pizza now?
Yes, for sure. And Anthony hurriedly collects it and leaves. Is
I would like for both of you to roll perception checks at disadvantage, please.
Okay.
Cool. Hold on.
John knows his son's friends and ships this off screen.
She got a 13.
Anthony got a 9.
Marla, you notice that there's nobody in the living room. That everyone's gone. Do you do anything?
I'm just a kid. I don't have any spells or anything. I'm gonna just look around and maybe I don't know what I have for her.
You don't have any, it's just you. It's just a
Yeah.
person. What do you do?
Can I make a insight check?
Yeah.
All right.
It's a natural.
She got an 8.
Well, I mean, the door's locked. like the actual like latch is locked, so they didn't go outside, and the back door is still locked. Um, and you
Did I
see,
snag my phone?
huh?
Did
Yeah,
I snag my phone?
you still got your phone.
Can I call my dad?
As you open your phone, you see a missed call from your dad.
I'm gonna call him back.
All right, and I need the dads to make a perception check.
All of us?
Yep.
10.
That's a 15 for me.
22.
Oof.
That is
Yeah.
also a 15.
Right. You all of you um all of you see the over the horizon ringtone pop up off of Calgary's phone and on full blast too.
Hey,
Okay.
you're
Pull
getting
out
a
my
call.
phone and answer it. Hello?
Dad? Hi. So I was playing D&D with my friends, and the room
Quick
got
question.
locked.
Quick question. Is your character a female rock gnome with a gun named Desperado?
Yeah?
Why? We're in Darklighter Inn.
What's happening right now?
I
I'm
have
I'm
no
so
idea, but my
confused.
chisel and my gnome is probably still on the floor somewhere.
What? Are you okay?
I'm in your character in the Darklighter Inn.
So Dad became a mom?
Yes.
Okay. I'm not I This sounds very distressing, but I'm not seeing a problem. Like, do
Neither
you
am
need
I. I'm
help?
perfectly fine with this. We're just trying to figure out how we got here, what we're supposed to be doing.
You have any idea how I could maybe help? I know that one kid who was DMing us, he had like special miniatures. I don't know if that's maybe a part of this.
Here's a question. Before we came into this world, I was chiseling on the gnome that you asked me to make you. And then there was a giant vortex in the hole. And next thing you know, I woke up looking like this, and now I can change my hair whatever color I want. Normally red, yellow, and orange for some reason.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I guess I wrote that down a while ago, and but I
I
really
have
want to
no
help you. I want to help you. This seems kind of maybe
weird.
a little desperate.
Oh, I'm fine like this. It doesn't bother me. I'm just trying to figure out how I got like this.
The rest
You
of us
said
are a little desperate to
figures?
get back home.
Oh, I don't
Dad,
have
is
this
it
most
normal for
eager.
people to just pop out of reality? Like,
Not that I know of, but
okay.
you said the DM had figures.
Yeah.
Describe exactly what happened, and just describe everything that happened after you got the figures.
So he pitched that we would be playing D&D, and he gave us our characters, little like wooden carvings with some paint, and said we were all gonna just play those characters. And so we've just been playing since then, and then things got really weird, and I missed that call from you.
I have a quick question. I shot an old lady for no reason, and
yeah.
she turned to frogs.
You know what? Actually, I'm not gonna apologize for that.
No, I'm not gonna lie.
You
That was pretty
sketchy old
awesome.
lady.
That was pretty
but
awesome.
I guess
I'm
I
not
made
gonna
you do
lie.
that. I'm sorry, Dad.
No,
Has she told you how to get us back yet?
No, I haven't
I'm
asked
trying to
if she
figure
knows
that
how to
out.
get back. So what are you
Your
all
phone's
doing
your
right
phone
now?
your phone hits low power mode right now. As 5%
My
kicked
phone's
on.
dying. I'm gonna have to hang up. Love
Okay.
you. Bye. Quick.
Bye.
You didn't ask how to get us
phone's
back.
dying. What do you expect? Try to call one of your children.
Get to my child doesn't have a phone.
We are also.
They dropped it in the pool last week.
Then call one of the other children because I'm not giving you my daughter's number.
Maybe I can call my wife. Maybe she would be able to help us.
No,
Your wife isn't
don't call
there.
your wife. It's literally a dad weekend, and we're supposed to be taking care of the children.
If we call our wives, we're going to get in trouble.
Can you get in trouble for
If
getting
the
magically
ex-wife-
transported to a different dimension? How
They're
would
not
that be
going
our
to
fault?
believe that.
If the ex-wife finds out I lost my boy, then that's not going to go bode well in the court, and I can't magic my way out of that divorce paper.
Lady Ava is not going to answer her phone when she's on the spa date anyway.
John Saw is thinking about how much he loves his wife and misses her.
Yeah.
Fellas, don't
Lady
worry.
Ava,
They're with
my
Anthony.
wife's
Anthony
there,
is
too.
very responsible.
Who else
Anthony,
has a child
Anthony,
as kids?
Anthony, as your dad is talking about how responsible you are, what are you doing right now?
I have dropped about 7 pieces of pizza on the carpet and am frantically like, shit. Oliver, where's your cleaning supplies?
Oh, shit. There's you know what? Here, and he hands you a bottle of Code Red Mountain Dew.
That's not cleaning supplies, Oliver. That's red. It'll stain the carpet worse.
I know, but if you pour over it, you won't even be able to tell there was a pizza stain there.
That's not
that kind of trash.
That doesn't help.
And I mean, there's got to be some chemicals in that soda anyway. There's no way that color's natural.
Don't call it sode. It sounds too much like chode. Why are you doing this?
I'm just speaking how I talk.
Marla, you come into the room after that conversation with your dad to this nonsense
going on. So our dads might be trapped in our D&D game. I don't even know how that's possible.
I need everyone to roll me an insight check on whether or not Marla's high right now.
I'm not even gonna roll. I'm just gonna assume.
You're like my auto fail. I've decided.
Knowing me, I'd probably introduced Marla to that behind her mother's back.
Incredible.
Now one. Dang it.
Marla,
I got a 12.
You gotta lay off them flaming hot Cheetos. They'll rot your brain out from the inside.
I'm not. Really?
Are you? Let me ask this: are you in the mood
right now?
Are you in the mood for
gaslighting me?
Funyuns right? Are you in the mood for Funyuns right now?
Yeah.
I rest
I mean,
my case.
I could go for some Funyuns. Do we have Funyuns?
Always.
Funyuns are good. They're a good.
Our dads
chip.
might be trapped.
Where's-
Are we just blowing past that?
Oh please!
What's
Nothing
happening?
that exciting
What?
could ever happen to my dad.
Yeah,
Yeah, our dads are.
And
kinda
honestly, if my dad goes missing, I just get to live with my mama full time and like. Yeah.
Well, my dad's not boring, but he is kind of not a good guy. But anyway,
It's probably just some kind of stupid dad joke that the dads are playing.
I don't.
Can we get back to the game?
When I called my dad, he had a woman's voice.
Does he do
Maybe he
a good
put
impression?
it
Like,
on.
yeah.
Your dad already kind of has a woman's voice.
Yeah.
Well, that's rude. I don't.
Yeah,
Chill out, Oliver.
We don't judge like that out here.
Yeah. Let's not. Yeah.
No. I'm not saying
I
that.
don't know.
I'm not saying that like in a mean way. I'm just saying like it's already. Like it's kind of like you can't really tell. Like it could be one of those.
Oliver,
instances,
what
like,
do you know? You don't know where the cleaning supplies are in your own house.
All right, you know what? I don't.
Worked hard to get rid of our accents, and like this is. I'm not gonna be here for this, Oliver.
I didn't mean it in a mean way. Okay, I'm
Well,
sorry.
I took
I'm
offense.
sorry. I'm sorry. It's my fault, and I apologize.
Can I roll
Oh,
an
that was
investigation
actually really
check to try to find cleaning supplies?
Can I also do that, please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, 16
Yeah, so what
on that.
happened here?
11.
You find the cabinet with the cleaning supplies in it. There is Windex, Pledge, some a half-used bottle of Drano, and some Clorox wipes.
These are not appropriate cleaning supplies. Anthony has.
You know what? Just use the Windex. That'll work.
That will
Can I
not
at
work.
least find
Has
some
shifted to
paper?
just like dabbing at the at the
paper
spots with like damp paper towels. Yeah.
So
Duncan's
Marla's
gonna.
just standing in the corner right now, like
No,
having
don't. Hey,
fully been ignored.
give me. Hey, can you give me my satchel? I always carry some stuff in there because my dad, every time we go out to eat, he always spills marinara. He loves cheese sticks, but he always gets marinara on his shirt, and I gotta get it out.
You scoop up a Tide pen out of your bag.
Just Tide penning the carpet.
Yeah, I got it. I'm used to it. I'm used to it.
No, listen. You need water if you're gonna make it work though. And Duncan's just gonna start pouring his cup of water just on the stain.
Oh my god. I've lost
Anthony,
my mind.
Can you dab that up for me?
Yeah. Marla, I'm sorry. What were you saying?
Our dads might be trapped in a weird little fucked up fantasy world, and maybe we should.
Fine.
I mean,
I'll
be
prove
concerned
it
about
to you.
that, but it's fine. I guess I sound high or something, but
I don't
it's
think
what
you sound
happened.
high, but it also just sounds like some nonsense that like your dad out of all the dads would pull.
Yeah.
You know?
Let me.
My dad too. My dad would definitely help with that nonsense.
Honestly, Marla, I feel bad. If it might make you feel better, I would say we can like take a look around the house, see if they're hiding somewhere.
Hey,
I mean,
Oliver.
they probably.
If you want,
Yeah.
I can just call my dad.
She narrows
He
her
can't
eyes at
lie
this guy.
or do anything creative. There's no way he'd be able to hold up a lie like this. I could just call him and prove you that nothing, or prove to you
Yeah,
that
maybe
nothing's
call
going
your
on.
dad.
Maybe we should all just call our dads.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then
I
we
think
can
my dad
pull
would
them
need
on their
time.
trap.
I would, but my dad's out of minutes this month, so I can't give him a call.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Can I
go.
make an insight check? And I'll. Sorry to interrupt, Quincy.
No, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Can I do an insight check on Oliver?
Yeah, go ahead, make an insight check.
Nat 20.
Yes.
Oliver is very, very, very fucking insecure about something and is slightly projecting on people, but isn't trying to be an asshole.
Hey.
Oliver's a teenager. Wow. Amazing.
Do you know what's happening, Oliver?
I mean, like, I have no idea. Like, so I bought these. I got these minis from this lady at a shop, and you know, she said that they were magic, and you know that it would like bring our game to the next level.
You bought quote unquote magic mini. We're not playing magic. We're playing D&D.
No. Not magic as in like Magic the Gathering. Magic as in like, the stuff that, your dad pretends to do.
He's really bad at magic. Magic ain't real, right?
Well, yeah, that's what I thought. But I thought they were still cool minis.
Conversation.
Listen, we all have listened to the podcast that we know magic isn't real, right?
Logan is a clown. Let's be real. Okay? You know what? I think there's more important things at stake at this very moment. Do you want to call your dads? And Oliver, what's going on with you?
What do you mean what's going on with me?
I don't know. I'm sensing a deep insecurity in your heart and soul.
I love Marla.
Yeah. Like
Oliver.
I prepared this D&D adventure, and now we're talking about Tide pens and missing dads.
I'm sorry that I dropped the pizza, but y'all don't have any actual cleaning supplies.
Yeah, but like I spent like 2 weeks preparing this adventure where you guys were gonna take on.
And we'll get back to it. We just have other if I don't deal with this, Oliver, it's gonna stain.
Yeah,
and then obviously Marla's really scared about.
No. Oliver, do you want ants? Do you want ants? Because this is how you get ants in your house and then in your pants.
Okay, well, like I get it, and I'm sorry. It's just I feel like. It's not a big deal.
I could bring you over to my apartment and show you what happens when spills don't get cleaned up. We got cockroaches and ants all over the place.
Hold on, let me plug my phone in so I can call.
Oliver,
what's up, Leo?
Oliver, it's okay. You don't have to. We understand. We get it. Okay. And he like puts a hand on your shoulder, like try to reassure you, Oliver. Like, hey, well.
Can I give you a help action for persuasion?
To calm down.
Like it's okay. We understand that you put a lot of work into this, and we appreciate it, and we appreciate you. His 4.
Is that with advantage?
Yes,
That's with help.
I will say
Jesus.
the inn over there with the removable roof, so that we can position our minis inside of it. That's a real nice touch. Like,
yeah,
we appreciate all the work that you do.
Yeah, we.
You just
Your feelings.
you didn't have to.
Your feelings are valid, and I just wanted to. I didn't want to skip over that. Is all. And then he gets like really self-conscious and like. Yeah.
Honestly, you put more work into this than my dad does into any of his shows. I mean, I know that's not a high bar, but
I mean, like, you know,
something.
the D&D is like, you know, one thing, and you know, like but like, I mean, I don't want to gloss over, you know, Marlo's whole thing. We should call our dads.
Okay. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you for putting this together for us.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. Leo will call his dad.
All right.
Yeah,
So,
Duncan's gonna call his dad too.
all right. Leo, as you call your dad, John, Fur Elise rings on your phone. John, do you pick it up?
Oh yeah, I didn't know if I didn't know if I needed to roll a perception check. That's what you're.
No. You are all paying attention to your phones now at this point.
I take out my phone. Absolutely, I see my son Leo when I answer the phone. Leo, are you there?
Yeah. Dad, what's wrong with you? You sound worried.
I talk normally, son.
Okay.
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw to not hang up on your singing dad right now.
Yeah. I've been rolling terrible. 7.
You are immediately absolutely.
Oh, my son, I'm sorry.
You just hear a click, John.
Wait.
John, let it be known, John looks at everyone.
Yes, Dad.
My son hung up on me. Son, and y'all wouldn't let me call my wife.
Leo back at the group is
You
like,
bet.
I think my dad's trying to make fun of me now.
Well, that's not cool.
Like yeah, I like singing sometimes, okay? And he sucks. My dad sucks and is boring and he hates me. And won't even talk to me, and now he's making fun of my character, and get it. And he puts his phone back in his pocket.
Who else is calling their parent?
Duncan is.
Okay. All right.
Anthony is just texting Carl, "Hey, what's up?"
All right, real quick. As Duncan calls, Donnie, pour some sugar on me plays loudly on your phone.
Oh, okay. Let me get this. Hello.
That's an interesting song choice.
Hello?
Hello.
Duncan? Yeah, I'm calling for my dad, actually.
This is your dad.
You don't sound like my dad.
I know. So, some of us have spoken to our other kids, and have you heard anything about what might be going on?
Yeah, I guess Marla seems to think that you guys are stuck inside our D&D game, but like...
Yeah, that seems like it may be the case. Hate to break it to you, bud.
Okay, listen, if you're really my dad...
Okay.
What would... Say something that only my dad would say, then.
Oh, boy.
Now I need you to make a wisdom saving throw on the DC is a 14. On a success, you will say something that only only the dad would say. On
Okay.
a failure, you have no idea what any of that, like, you don't have no idea what the connection would be.
All right. Oh, natural 20.
All right. So go ahead. What would you say?
Hey, bud. So, well, I know that you are having fun with your friends, but you'd likely rather be at home, digging into your Minecraft world some more.
Duncan's gonna pull the phone away from his ear and look around and go, "Guys, Marla might be right."
What? No way. Come on.
I mean,
Hey, quit pulling our
okay.
leg.
All right, whatever.
Well, okay.
I put my
Does your dad
phone
sound
on.
like a different person?
I'm sorry.
Like,
I didn't
on
mean
the
to.
phone?
Yeah,
So,
I'm gonna put my phone on speakerphone and just put it on the table in the middle of the room. And
do you have any idea about what happened or how we can maybe? I mean, this has been exhilarating, exciting, whatever. But
Yeah,
you know,
I mean,
it's maybe
yeah,
not a great.
Marla,
permanent
that doesn't
situation.
sound like your dad.
No. So sorry. Wait, hold on.
That was
Hold on.
Duncan's dad, right?
Duncan, is your dad like Harlow right now?
Right.
I mean, I guess so.
Like after what Harlow did last session?
I have to say I don't know what
fuck.
Harlow did. Because this is on speakerphone, right?
You guys can you guys can hear Oliver and Duncan swearing, saying "Oh fuck" again and again.
You just hear rapid clicking.
Like really bad.
I look around.
What did this character do?
Oh fuck!
I have to say I don't know what this character did, but if you need proof, I mean, half elf, half elven.
How many war crimes are you familiar with?
War crimes? What?
Yeah.
Technically, I know several
Just a
war
suggestion
crimes, and
for you.
so does Marla.
Oh boy.
If this is real, put my dad on. Let me talk to him. He can.
All right.
He's a
You know what?
bug and can only speak
Oh,
telepathically.
that's right. Do you speak clicking? I'll hold the phone out.
Wait, no. I Duncan,
Typical dad.
Duncan, I think we're glossing over the fact.
You can't say it. You can't.
I know, but like,
No.
on.
Don't
Come on.
come out there and swat
No.
you.
What?
Okay,
I think we've glossed over a lot of facts.
Okay.
Okay, fine.
Okay.
So,
Dad, listen.
sure.
Just don't do anything reckless. Cause listen,
Party shot,
listen.
old lady.
Yeah, my phone's on speakerphone as well.
Honestly, that's not really that reckless.
Yeah,
wait.
not that old
Did they
lady.
shoot the lady with the lanterns?
Yes.
So
Oh yeah.
the lady turned into frogs.
Frogs, toads.
Always kill the girl with the lantern.
Yeah, no,
Blew it
she
up.
needed to die.
Okay.
So all of our dads are in the same place, right? Like
Yes.
Yes.
I'm not angry.
Everyone's on speaker.
Mm-hmm.
I need to be explicitly clear. Anthony is not talking and is just texting Carl independently of this conversation.
What are you texting Carl?
I texted Carl, "Hey, what's up?" And then
Carl?
just a second text that's just like 8 question marks.
Carl, do you respond to this text?
Almost instantly.
What
Carl
do you
responds with, don't worry, nothing real big, just a little bit of a road bump in the road of life. We're gonna get over this. Should be back probably by dinner. If not back by then, keys are under the mat, and Mom's phone number's in desk drawer. Keep the town safe.
You put down safe.
But like, here's the thing, though, right? So like, if it's because like the only thing it really could be, guys, is the minis, right? I think we're all in agreement there. We didn't do anything else different, right?
Right.
Yeah, who'd you get that from?
Well,
But-
we
but
are
you-
sitting in a slightly different order than we.
But
usually.
just saying, just saying, Anthony. Your dad's juke is outside, and his keys are still on the table. Like we could just go take it up there and
Marla,
figure out what's going on.
My stuff is probably behind the couch.
And I've been studying for 2 weeks for my permit, so I basically already know how to drive.
I'm not gonna take Carl's car. Are you kidding me?
Marla is gonna place her hand on Anthony's back and just say, I think maybe we should do that. And also I'm gonna check out what my dad just said there.
I always have a backpack of everything that might be needed. It's probably behind the couch.
Backpack.
Thanks, Dad.
Corinne, don't get in a car with someone that's not licensed.
You guys just hear
Hey,
a
I trust
rapid.
Marla. I know she can drive. We
Leo,
go the
please
back
be
roads all the time.
careful. I care for
You guys just hear clicking.
I heard them say
Rapid
they want to take my
clicking.
car in speaker.
All right. So I think we're all in agreement. You guys
We're
stay
so
there.
not in agreement.
No.
You guys
Are
stay
you?
there.
I can't take my dad's car.
No. I'll take
Anthony,
it. It's
I can
fine.
You
drive.
don't
You
have
can't
to
take my
take the-
dad's car.
Guys, let's.
Anthony, you don't have to take the car. We're
None
gonna
of you
take
are
the
insured
car.
on any of our cars.
We can
I can
just
drive.
walk.
Well, technically,
I-
no, that's not true. I've been driving my dad's car for a while now.
Leo, please
The,
call your mom. Please call my lovely Joanne, and please tell her what's happening.
No matter what
Do
any
not
of you do,
call
do
my
not
wife.
call your mothers.
Leo, I gave you
Oh,
permission. That's your fault.
I've
Let's call
already
your
been
mother and your
texting
twin.
mom.
Hold on. So what I'm hearing is that we need to take the car and we need to go figure out what's going on with these minis and then come back.
Yeah.
And then after we get there and we come back, then we should have a clue on what to do. And the
Jason
lady-
is 100% texting his mom everything that has happened.
I always knew
You
that
just hear
Oliver was
so
a bad
much
influence.
clicking.
Leo's like, oh gosh, that has to be my dad because no one else could be that pathetic sounding.
Leo, please call your mom. I'm scared.
I'm scared. Dad, could you please be
gonna
cool
leave that
for
decision
once
up
in
to
your
you.
life? Okay? It's bad enough you're uncool all the time. Now you're my character uncool? No. He's Lazarus Rowe is cool. I made him to be cool. He's cool. Stop being not cool.
Yeah. I mean, Leo's right. Lazarus is cool. You know what else is cool?
Not
Wait.
getting a juvie rap for stealing a car and driving unlicensed.
Yeah, that would
Whoa,
also
it's
be
not
cool.
steal. It's not stealing.
We're not taking
still
my dad's
drive,
car.
okay?
I mean,
You know
if
what?
if you want, if you guys prefer, I do have a box of 10 ripsticks that we could just ripstick all the way
Yes,
over.
we could ripstick
Yes.
over. We're not
Yeah,
taking
hold
my
on.
dad's car.
Wait, Anthony, don't you have a dirt bike?
Yeah, I do.
I got my Razor scooter here, so I could ride that, I guess.
I got my skateboard. I could sketch on the back of somebody's car or ride or something.
I'm gonna lose it.
Yeah, let's all get on our rips.
I'm just saying, we can all get on the ripsticks and we can head over there. It's
We'll
only
take-
4 miles. We should be
Yeah,
fine.
that's fine because we're not taking my dad's car.
Yeah, okay. Let's
yeah.
go.
There's only like 6 turns between here and the store. We can make it.
It doesn't matter, Jason. You
All right.
know what happened.
All right. So, honestly,
I know
hold on,
what
hold on.
happened last summer.
Hold on. So I wrote this. I wrote this adventure. So hey, rest of y'all dead. I'm assuming my dad's not there with you guys because I haven't heard him yet.
No.
But, if you all just stay inside the Darklighter Inn and don't go in the water or the caves, you'll be fine.
Wait, what's in the water in the caves?
Just don't worry about it. I'm gonna go with everybody else. We're gonna ripstick all the way over, figure out how to undo this stuff, and we'll be fine.
Never in the history of Don't Worry About It has someone not worried about it. What's in the water in the caves?
Don't you
Probably
worry
I
about
can't.
it.
form of bug.
All right, I can't spoil the adventure. Okay,
Yeah.
I've read it.
You
I've
literally
done it for
can. I
too
think
long.
there's a lot more going on.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Okay, but have you ever had your adventure spoiled?
Yes,
Yes,
every day.
We all
Yeah,
have.
you stole my notebook.
Every
and
single
read it in
week.
class.
Leo, please wear a helmet on the ripstick.
Oliver,
please.
you
Please wear a
you
helmet.
read You read the adventure book that I was using.
Leo, please wear a helmet.
I haven't, but I'm not here to support this. Like what's happening right now. You know what? Let's just ripstick.
Yeah, Anthony is like
Wear a
just.
helmet.
You know,
we all need to wear helmets. Y'all need to wear helmets.
Yes, Dad, I'll wear a
there's
helmet.
no, and you know,
I'm not gonna wear a helmet.
And you know, since there's no parents here to stop us, there is the entire 12-pack of Red Bull that's in the fridge. Maybe we can ripstick faster.
Oh,
That's science. That's just science.
I need to stress I need to stress enough. Anthony has left the house and removed the keys from the ignition of Carl's car so that Oliver won't try and just take Carl's
Hold on.
car.
The keys were in the ignition of Carl's car.
That's what you said.
Well, here's the thing.
It's a safe neighborhood. He made it
Marla,
safe.
if Marla grabs my backpack, that has literally the keys on it for my vehicle outside as well.
I am gonna do that.
Anthony is actively not participating in that.
I've driven before, all right? Okay, so like 8 months ago, like my dad was like hitting some rough time, and I kind of drove over to my mom's because he was being a loser.
Hey, J-Dabs. You know, because I could tell you're not digging the ripsticks here, and he busts his hoverboard off the wireless charger.
I hate that. I hate that you said those words.
Hey, no, I'm good. I wore my Heelys today. I'll just Heely on it.
Oh my god.
Yes, we'll ripstick and use all the way there.
All right, then I guess I'll hoverboard. We can hoverboard, ripstick, and Heely all the way there.
You kids need to wear helmets. There's a statistical probability of getting hurt.
Hey, but if you
God,
do you
your
need a
dad
helmet,
is such a loser.
But do you need a helmet to Heely? That feels like overkill.
Marla, I trust whatever decision you make.
All right, Donnie, your phone dies.
In the car.
Oh, well, I guess I've been roaming.
Well, we should probably get going because we don't want to keep Dad waiting. He'll probably have a panic attack.
Off screen.
Let's help our dads, gang.
All right, let's go. And you all head outside as we zoom back into the Darklighter Inn. As you see Donnie's phone die, he just flips it back closed and pushes down the antenna.
They didn't tell us what was in the swamps and the caves.
You know, honestly, probably more frogs and it's D&D monsters.
Was going to see who.
I do not want to be in a city that is surrounded by crocodiles.
Who knows? Knowing the person that's DMing right now, that probably is not the worst thing out there.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Do we all have any helmets or armor? Should we all make sure we have it on now? My son got me.
Well, I'm gonna take a look.
Marlo literally points to herself. It's like, I have been wearing armor this entire time. Don't make me hate you.
Yeah, take a look over at Carl.
Corinne really doesn't meta build her characters, so this is like I'm stuck in some like leather armor and not even I don't think she chose a single damaging spell for this spell list.
Hey everyone, here's your drinks and a free complimentary basket of breadsticks to tide you over.
Oh, that's
hell yeah!
That makes it worth it. The free breadsticks really is the value there.
Thank you very much. You're
wonderful. They're very light and airy.
How much is 20% of a frog?
Of a single? Which kind of frog? Is it
well, just in general, like, what's the tipping procedure here in this part of the world like?
What's tipping?
Well, you normally run up to someone and shove them really hard and hope they fall.
That's person tipping. How many frogs do we owe you?
You shouldn't person tip. You don't hurt anyone.
For the food and the drinks.
Food and drinks. Right now your bill is at 2 dart frogs.
All right, and 20% of 2.
Literally just gonna pull out 3 dart frogs and hand it to her. There you go.
Oh, thanks. Well, I'm gonna get you your change.
So
you see her unhinge her jaw, drop 2 frogs into her mouth, and hand you one back.
Thanks.
There you
That
go.
was cool.
Now that's a
Wow.
magic trick.
Yeah. How did you do that? If you don't mind me asking.
What does that mouth do?
Oh,
Well, there's a
yeah.
lot of things a mouth can do.
There are many things that John stops talking and just starts blushing up a storm. I'm thinking it was nice.
Yeah. No, I mean, the darkness is watching after all.
I have no idea what that means.
That is very disconcerting.
But all right.
All right, well, let me know if you guys need anything else.
Yeah.
I was going to ask, have you? I believe we are here. And I looked at the rest of the dads, and I'm like, are we still looking for a needle in the meantime?
Yeah. Have you seen a person that's mostly flipper?
A fish person.
There was a Vanai here that was with a Ganid, but
Well,
they went
Leave.
they went into the swamp and underneath water looking for some kind of magic pearl or something. I didn't catch much of it.
We were specifically told not to go into the water. So, how do we get a message to them to come back?
Oh well, I mean, if they went in the water, they're probably dead. So, no big deal.
I think that's a little bit of a big deal.
That seems like a big deal. Dead is a big deal.
I mean, like, not really.
Yeah.
I mean, you die. Everyone dies. You go to the afterlife, and that's it.
Yeah,
but
but
which afterlife kind of depends on how good
you know. Seeing that I've had people die, I welcome death with an open arms. But I need to get back to my kid.
I was going to say you have a kid. Yeah, that might be something.
That doesn't stop me having thoughts.
Well, partners. Well, this is awkward. You go ahead, Davalon.
I was just gonna say we should talk after this, Calgary, because those thoughts aren't good thoughts. What were you saying, Tex?
Well, we should probably go to where they went into the water to see if we can find a body.
Yeah.
I guess we need to make sure we always have our lantern on us.
Yeah.
Well, if we go to the water looking for a body, don't we look for the body of water?
That's another D4.
We're not gonna die from natural causes. We're gonna die from John's dad jokes.
Listen, if we find the Flipper Boy, we get the magical crystal, right? We're sure that the pearl they're searching for is not the magical crystal.
Who are you asking that to?
The room.
Well, Haley has already wandered off, so they're one at the table still.
Yeah, the other dads.
Yeah, I
Marlo
think
is rubbing her eyes and is like, I honestly don't know what to do at this point.
Well,
Part of me wants to go look for this Nito person, mainly to see if that stops whatever we're doing. But if we're inside the D&D game, are we going to be able to do things on our own without our kids controlling us? Is the question.
I haven't been able to do anything since I've gotten here, so...
I'm going to test something, and I'm going to take one of my crossbow bolts and try to carve a smiley face on the table.
That's the facing public property. That's actually illegal. Maybe outside in the
You
dirt.
I'll give them a frog.
You carve the face into the table.
Okay, that worked. I'm gonna start drawing the face of my child in this table.
Okay.
Maybe we should take a rest before we go anything else. All of John's dad jokes have really got me kind of hurting.
Yeah, we probably should.
Yeah, you know what?
rest,
Nap sounds
and
good.
No offense to anybody else. I'm pretty sure the girls should shack up together. That way it's cheaper, and the guys can do whatever they want.
I'm gonna go sleep out in the car.
Don't forget your lantern, I guess.
That's a fair point.
That's a good idea. I'll sleep in the car as well.
Help! Someone runs in. Help!
Oh boy.
There is a young man in the water fighting the crocolisk.
I told you it was
That might sound
crocodile.
like our boy.
You know, I did not. Is this person a fish person, sir?
It is a fish person.
So
I've
what does
seen
this
it with my
gentleman
own
before
3
us
eyes.
look
What does
like?
this individual look like?
Okay, hold on.
you
Time
can-
out.
If it
Did you just say 3 eyes?
Yes. You see, it looks relatively human, but has a big, giant center eye in the middle of the forehead, and a singular horn on the top of the dome, and bald.
That is you look very interesting, sir. Do you mind?
There's a person who is dying.
Well, I think we all
slightly
knew this was coming.
distracted right now, but
are
let's
they down
go
their
find
hair?
this
Trained in
Russell.
lifeguarding. I don't swim.
Hey, I can swim. It's not
I mean,
hard. You throw them in and hope
get 'em
they
too.
don't sink.
I mean, I can swim. I just don't swim.
There is a person who is dying.
Get it!
Let's go,
Not my
everyone.
problem.
You should go help.
Yes, let's
Yeah,
go.
let's get a move on, dads.
It sounds like our man. We can go home after.
That's fair.
Oh,
As you all head outside, you see this giant swirling mass that's you can see the combat that's going on. You see a Lanai with a fin on top of the head in this, gorgeous, sea green leather and a lightning arrow pulled back in combat with this giant crocolisk. You
I
can
wonder if
see
he's having a shocking good time.
that's another D4. That's another D4.
Oh,
And
God damn it.
and there is
We should
there-
shock that creature over
a-
there. That would get rid of it, right? Right.
there's a very large silver pearl on this Vinai's back, and
I would.
Yep, good.
I would recommend not shooting the lightning arrow while standing in the water. It'll give you quite a shock.
Don't wave in the water.
Let's go help this person.
I agree.
Let's go.
How far away is it from us?
I have no idea how we're gonna help.
Wait.
I have something.
Wait.
It'll be a good time to remind you all that I'm an extreme pacifist.
Wait. My jokes have been hurting us. So what if we joke at that creature over there?
Are we
I
gonna
think we're
just
still
die
gonna
from
take
it?
damage.
Yeah, I think we might die first.
What if we direct our jokes towards him so that we don't get hurt, so that he gets hurt instead?
I don't know that we can do that. The joke seems to be an
Marla
AoE
is
spell.
now walking towards this
All right.
gentleman, and as she's going, she is setting up a cannon.
All right, I need you all to roll initiative.
Yeah.
The 19 for
But
yes, Kiara.
So the
I
cannon is
have a
the
24.
cannon is cannon, right?
A 9 for Harlow.
22. 12. Sorry, it's a 12. Sorry.
9 for Carl.
15 for Tix.
Okay. All right. As we get started, Merlot, you're up first. You see this large crocolisk in battle with this Vinai, this silver pearl on his back. What do you do?
I am literally going to use the one action of setting up this cannon.
Okay. Is that it for your turn?
I've only got one action, so yep.
All right. Yes, Kiara, you're up.
I'm gonna just sort of shout to the crocodile, "Hey, Crocky! Even Erwin wouldn't be friends with you!" And I'm gonna try a vicious mockery.
Okay. For the first time, your magic goes off. Fully off.
All right, that's a DC Wisdom save DC 16. Oh, does it fail?
For some reason, my dice is not rolling on the die.
Oh dear.
Hold on 1 second. This is why you keep physical dice nearby.
Dice the dice, right?
That is a 7.
Alrighty, that's 2d4 psychic damage and disadvantage on its next attack for a total of 5 damage.
All right.
And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna try Healing Word again, and I'm just gonna start strumming "Never Gonna Give You Up."
Okay.
And they're never gonna give us up, never gonna let us down.
You're never going to turn around.
All right, that'll be 6.
Hurt you.
Yep. Your spell goes off without a hitch.
All right, 6.
As you find your confidence in your playing of melodies.
All right,
You know I love
will-
rickrolling people.
I will. Yes, and I figured I would rickroll the crocodile and get myself some HP back.
Ooh, if we could roll the crocodile and keep it underwater, the death roll.
We could. Yeah, I was gonna say the Rick
Yeah.
death
You know,
Great death roll.
crocodiles
I think we
actually
all
are
thought it.
very good to eat, so we're going to have some of that.
I've
Good thing I'm a good
tried
cook.
alligator and I didn't like it
Is
personally.
that it for your turn, yes, Kiara? Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So the crocolisk, flicks its head and locks eyes with you, yes, Kiara. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw as you hear Nito yelling, "Don't look into its eyes!"
Is this considered a charm effect?
This is not.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
That's gonna be a natural 20 for a 22.
As you quickly avert your eyes and you realize that this thing isn't probably called a crocolisk for no reason.
Yeah.
And-
Well, yeah, Dad Valon knows that.
And I'm going to roll the 2 attacks on Nito.
First one's a disadvantage.
All right. That's a hit.
Can I use my reaction to use cutting words?
Sure.
And I'm just gonna shout, "You couldn't even eat Captain Hook's hand!"
Yeah, that one hurts.
And that's a -7 off of that hit.
That'll miss. And the second attack misses too. Jason, sorry, Tex, you're up.
Excellent. So I'm going to action surge.
Okay.
So for my first attack with the GL3, you guys hear the clicking of Manfred Mann's Earth Band, blinded by the light, because I'm going to be using blinding grenades for the first attack.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's within 30 to 60 feet of me.
Yes, it is.
Excellent. Does a synthetic 20 hit?
That does.
So it takes 16 explosive burning damage.
Mm-hmm. And it's blinded and deafened, right?
Yep.
Yep. And that'll be
Still me, because I action surged.
You action surge, so you still have your turn.
Did I get sneak attack off on that?
Yep. Yeah, you did.
My rogue training's coming in handy. That's 9 sneak attack damage, and then here comes just a good old-fashioned grenade.
Alright.
There's a 31 hit.
That'll hit.
That's 13 explosive burning damage.
Okay. Did you give me your sneak attack damage?
Yeah, it was 9 sneak attack damage for the first attack, because I just tacked it onto the end of the first attack.
Okay. And is that the end of your turn?
I'm gonna hide,
Okay.
and then that'll be it for me.
All
You get
right.
advantage on that hide check, remember?
You right?
Well, they're both blind. It's blinded right now, so I'm not worried about it. It's blinded and deafened. And that'll bring us up to Lazarus. Kid, do you want to help out? Who's Lazarus?
Oh, I'm sorry. I believe that's me. In my defense, I don't believe our names were ever said out loud.
No, they
Well,
weren't.
except when the leader said that wasn't cool. Yes, I will. How far away are we?
You are currently only 45 feet away.
Okay. My movement would not get me all the way there, but I will. I will use my 30 feet of movement to get close to it.
Well, you can't because you'd be entering the water of the swamp.
Oh yeah, no, never mind. In that case, well, I will at least start my turn by casting Dad Joke at it as a bonus action.
Okay. What's the dad joke?
You are so uncool that my son will never say you're cool.
Let's roll this intelligence saving throw. That is a 15.
Would they get advantage since it's blinded? And it's also deafened.
It is deafened. Is it able to hear the dad joke, or do we all just take damage from it?
It can feel the intent.
It can feel the intent of the dad joke.
I'm sorry to rules lawyer, but it's blinded and deafened, so I was like, hold up.
15 is exactly, so meets it beats it. So that means it succeeded. That means it works.
Yep.
Yay. Let me roll the d6. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh. I got a 5.
Okay.
All right. If we can't enter the water, Hang on 1 second. How close is Neo to the creature?
In melee combat, so right there.
Oh, I will use wind. I think my son once mentioned a spell that I wasn't aware of from Wind Strike Blade. I'll cast it on myself.
Okay.
That means I have to make a melee attack against it. So I guess that's just with the sword of defense, I think. Yeah. Okay. So let me do that. Does a 22 hit?
22 will hit.
Yay! Okay. Okay. Oh, actually. Okay, so it deals hold on a second. So it's extra 1d8 plus my weapon damage. So I'll roll I'll roll the weapon damage, then roll the d8 separate. Okay. Oh! I actually got max damage on the regular damage roll.
Okay.
So it's gonna do 18 damage.
Okay.
That's all I got. I'm at my turn.
All right. That brings us up to Carl.
So it's you said it's 45 feet away from us, correct?
Correct. 45 feet away.
And is the swamp right in front of us, or is there 15 more feet of land?
There's 5 feet of dock before you get to the swamp.
Okay. So in that case, I'm going to cast Ray of Enfeeblement on it.
Okay.
That's 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
Alrighty, so it deals right here. So it will now only deal half damage with weapon attacks that use strength.
Okay.
And it's concentration up to a minute.
Okay.
At the end of each one of its turns, it can make a con save.
Okay. All right. That it for your turn?
I'm gonna move like 10 feet back after that.
Okay. That'll bring us up to Merlot.
I'm trying to figure out where I can roll to shoot with the Eldritch Cannon that I summoned.
I was playing an Artificer last night and I couldn't find one. I was just rolling a spell that had the same attack, or you
Or
could
what?
roll the Eldritch Cannon.
I'm trying
roll.
to use Force Ballista.
Yeah.
Using the ballista, it should pop up. Hold on.
It didn't for me last night. You could just roll.
You
roll
could
a
just
d20 and
if you're doing the flamethrower, there isn't one. You just have to roll the die independently.
Well, I'm
Yeah,
doing
no, he's using the Force
ballista. I want to do the Force attack. That's my bonus.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I built this, and yeah.
No, that's not you. It's
it's
it's D&D Beyond.
What's this built on? Rock and roll?
If you scroll down on actions to the bottom, there's not one for the ballista. You have to roll
But if you-
independently. There is one for the
or if you,
flame.
it does use your spell attack modifier, so if you have any other spells, you can just click whatever your spell attack modifier is from one of them, and that'll be the appropriate roll.
For the cannon, with the +7, I got 9.
Yike.
So I'm guessing the Eldritch
hey.
Cannon does not hit.
For future reference, so it's a bonus, and it's on the bottom of the
It's a bonus action, and it's at the bottom, but it's only at the bottom for the
It's also blinded and
Flamethrower.
deafened.
And yeah, did you roll with advantage because of that?
No, I did not. That
Don't
would
worry,
be
Tex has your back.
22.
What was that second one?
It would be 22 total.
That'll hit.
That would be 9 damage from the Eldritch Cannon. And as soon as the Eldritch Cannon's gonna fire, I'm gonna pull out Desperado and try to shoot this thing as well.
Okay.
It'd be a 23 to hit with my
That'll hit.
10 plus 3, so 13 damage from the gun that I shot them with.
Okay. Anything else to your turn, Merlot?
That is it, and I'm still staying my ground.
Okay. That'll bring us up to Yaskiara.
You know, this gun actually has some quite powerful punch.
Yaskiara, what are you gonna do?
I am going to I'm going to try to cast polymorph on this thing.
Okay.
And I am going to turn it into a Shih Tzu.
Okay. How do you cast it?
I'm just gonna start playing the tune to Bibbidi Boppity Boo from Cinderella.
All right. It's a what kind of saving throw is it?
Wisdom.
Wisdom. That's a 3.
Okay, it's a Shih Tzu, and Shih Tzus can't swim.
All right, you start sinking as you hear the sounds of the Shih Tzu sinking to the bottom, struggling with the water.
They can't get their heads above the water.
Yeah, it just sinks.
Poor dog. I wanted to shoot it
It's-
one more time.
It's not a dog, it's a crocolisk, and it's sinking. And
Oh, this is a pretty Shih Tzu.
Yes, it is a pretty Shih Tzu.
That's gonna be another D4.
God damn it.
Now, fish man, get out of the water!
It was a sheet and it's a zoo, so don't worry.
You know, I will shoot each one of you if we don't stop doing dad jokes around each other.
Hey,
And I will
we don't
aim
need
low
to
on purpose.
on us, man.
You're
Carl hasn't
telling
made one.
You're telling the dads to not make a dad joke. That's a crime.
But every
Not
time
during
we
combat.
hurting
Each other.
because it's us two.
It's combat no more. The Shih Tzu sinking. It's like
Yeah.
the Titanic.
Are you sure? Because
Until it turns back.
until it dies, it
But
might
we
turn
can get
back.
the fishman, the pearl from the fishman before it turns back. This will buy us enough time.
He's
Yes.
currently swimming back to you as you see him stand up. He's got this chiseled 12-pack abs that are exposed by the armor.
Wait,
And
this
he
is
speak-
not Nito. There's no
and
way
he-
this is
and he-
Nito.
And he speaks to you. Hello, adventurers. My name is Nito Ademi, and thank you for the assistance.
Of course.
Huh. When I heard the name Nito, I pictured you shorter and less chiseled.
Oh, no, I assure you that I am quite chiseled. Now, should we get out of here?
Oh, yes,
Sure, let's go back to the Darklighter Inn because we didn't get our dessert.
Can you actually just send us home with that pearl thing?
Actually, yes, yeah. I think it's a better
Well-
idea. Yeah.
Yes, well, I'm not quite sure how it works. You see, I am what you might call a warrior, not a magician.
Well, then give it to
Good
Tag.
thing I'm a magician, huh?
Do you always miss your shots?
Here you go. You can figure out this pearl. I am going to fuck off back to Skulldaren.
Wait, wasn't there supposed to be a Ganid with you?
Yes. Yes, my traveling companion, you know, as they call them, should be outside. And we are best friends, if you know what I mean.
Apparently, your best friend was eyeing me.
Oh, yes, it's it's an
Open
friendship.
relationship. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You can
Friends
say that
with
you guys are
benefits?
friends with benefits.
You could say that.
I bet you don't give the best benefits.
You
Should
could
look for
also
any-
say that, as I am mostly flipper.
Oh, that means you're always wet for action, right? Right?
You might want to look for a new employer and get better
Another
benefits.
D4.
We should probably get inside now. The D4, the silent killer.
The
Can
I
I,
mean,
shoot John in the foot?
please.
I am a level 8 fighter that is exactly a quarter down in health just from dad jokes.
Yeah, I know. I started
I'm
at
gonna
79
shoot
health.
John in the foot.
I am
I
down
started-
21 of 84.
I started 72 and I'm at 41 health.
I started at 43. I'm at 16.
I'm curious if you would hit. I believe I do have some pretty good armor on my body
That's
right now.
25 to hit.
I use silvery barbs on you.
While they're shooting each other in the foot, can I make an Arcana check on this pearl?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I perform the health
That's
action?
11.
Can I stick my foot in my
You missed.
mouth?
You, John's a. I guess you miss your shot.
I'm gonna shoot at you again.
John is going to cast. Take my dad jokes.
Enough, boys. There's no reason for infighting.
Make that Arcana check. Tex.
John's casting dad jokes.
Do I get
That-
advantage
that's
because of Carl
16.
helping me?
Yeah.
16's a miss.
No, 16 to shoot you.
That's
15 for
that's a miss.
Arcana.
That's a miss.
as the pearl in your hand starts to glow, everything around you starts to swirl like spinning colors.
Oh, great! Here comes lunch.
So,
what are y'all doing as this happens?
I'm
holding on to my lunch the best I can.
I'm just putting the gun back in my belt. Well, not the worst trip I've been on or around with Marines.
And with that, we will pop over to 8th Street and Hallblighter, where our ragtag group of kids has finished their 4-mile-long ripstick.
But were they wearing helmets?
No.
No, decidedly not.
And knowing Marla, since I taught her how to drive, she's probably driving our car, which is
Yeah.
a 1951.
Wait, we
Camaro
ripsticked all the way
style.
here and you drove? Not cool.
I did do that. Don't mind me over here driving. But
cool.
yeah.
Yo.
You could have offered some of us a
Yeah,
ride.
come on.
I think she was she was just on the ball, like she wanted to
I mean, hey,
get
everyone.
going.
Everyone, can we like get in here and like do this thing?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
I'd
yeah,
really
yeah,
like to get back
yeah.
to the question.
Let's do that.
You know, like, and as you guys are heading in, Oliver's gonna stop you, Marla, before you head inside, waiting for everybody to pass. Does anyone stop noticing that Oliver stops Marla? He's
Nope.
not slick about it.
I mean, I think Leo notices but doesn't care at this point. He's like, yeah, whatever. Oliver's trying to be slick or whatever.
Duncan kind of lingers in the doorway, pretending to hold the door open, but also really wanting to listen in.
Anthony is not.
Okay. I am sorry about earlier, Marla.
Yeah?
I am. My dad's been a real jerk lately, and I've been angry, and it's not fair to take it out on the friends around me, and I'm sorry.
I'm gonna make a will save to see if she receives that. Like, well, sorry, Beyond got closed. Ooh, okay. So, thank you for saying that. I'm not really used to people in my life, apologizing for the bad things they do. So I do appreciate that.
Yeah, and can I tell you a secret? As he looks around, make sure everyone is not paying attention. Is anyone still lingering?
Duncan is still pretending to hold the door open, just kind of like scuffing his shoes and staring down at the sidewalk.
Leo's not lingering and kind of motioning with his head for them to come on.
Coming, Leo! And Duncan kind of ducks in the door and lets it close behind him.
I do like secrets.
My dad signed me up for football for this next year without my permission. See, well, last summer he found out that I had he walked on me, like dressed up in like a dress and a wig, and he got all these ideas about it, and now he's like, being ridiculous about it, and when he look at me, and we've been fighting ever since, and it just feels like so much is changing, and I can't talk about it.
I know what it feels like to have your dad want to make you one way, and you're just the other way. And thank you for sharing that.
I'm sorry.
No,
I'm trying to be better.
You're fine. Marla's gonna just kind of walk away.
You see Oliver kind of. Yeah. Oh, okay. He opens the door and holds it open for you as he walks in behind you.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. As the rest of you are inside, you see this very spooky-looking old woman come around the corner, and you all recognize that this is the same woman that the depiction of the. You recognize her as exactly how the frog woman outside a lantern is described.
Oh, wait.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Hello.
All right. I know how to handle this.
No,
And Jason will pull out his dad's gun.
I jump in front of him
Oh
like,
my
no,
God.
Jason, you can't shoot people. This is the real world.
Listen,
Jason, that's
we all
not
know
cool,
this-
man. Jason, that's nothing. Put that away.
Come on, dude.
Fine.
Is
We'll settle this
everything
y'all's
okay?
way.
Well, no, because of one of your products, ma'am. Okay, put that away.
Well, we don't offer refunds.
Well, could you tell us how to undo whatever weird stuff they did? Because they, like, teleported our dads into the D&D world.
Y'all done took my paw, and I'm not okay with that just yet.
You speak of the idols of misfortune.
Idols of...
Misfortune
Oliver,
Oliver.
why would you buy something called the Idols of Misfortune?
Hey, no, they sounded cool.
Why would you give them to us?
What about that sounds? What about misfortune sounds cool?
Okay, like
told
maybe
us
you guys
they'd
would.
be good
Hey,
luck, you liar.
Well, you know what, Leo? If you didn't roll 5 nat 20s last session,
That's not a good excuse, Oliver.
You know, I don't think we should question why a DM likes something involving misfortune.
Well, yeah, I mean, I think that's fair.
I'm sorry.
Well, if,
Sorry.
I assume you may know. So, the idols of misfortune are quite simple. When a truth is revealed and misfortune becomes fortune, the damage is undone.
What the fuck does that even mean?
Listen here, you give us a straight answer, or this bullet's gonna go straight in your head.
No.
No, we're not using violence and
Can
guns.
we have a gun?
Jason has a gun because Jason sucks.
Yeah.
Listen, it solved the problem in the D&D world. It'll solve the problem in the real world.
You can't
It will super not solve the problem in the real world, Jason. Are you kidding me? What the fuck is wrong with you, dude?
Hey,
Listen, I'm going through a lot right now.
That's not an excuse to shoot the shopkeep.
Jason. I just got a notification that Ariana Grande just mentioned you in a tweet.
Which tweet?
Oh wow. Okay.
I kid you not. You should probably go check it right now.
Let me see your phone.
Yeah, here
Was
you
it that
go.
one?
He hands Jason his phone. We got about 10 seconds. So.
Okay. So when misfortune becomes fortune and the truth is revealed, then it's undone. Is that what you said?
Yes, that's just true.
Is it on our end of things or on their end of things?
Both, as they are now one end of things now.
Okay.
I don't think that's true.
And
I
with
think we
that,
should reverse the
with that, we cut over to the swirling color void as the energy pulls, and all you dads find yourselves sitting in the 2013 Dodge Grand Caravan with the unicorn painted on the side, in the middle of the road, right next to the shop where Oliver's at, and where the rest of the kids are at. You can see all the ripsticks out front, and you can also see your car, Calgary. As you guys are out there, you see all this happen and unfold, And off in the distance, you see a very large bluish monster in the horizon. As the rest of you kids come out from the shop, you feel an overwhelming surge of power, like something connected you all, as this overwhelming monster knocks down an entire skyscraper to the left and starts slithering towards you.
Oh dear.
And that's where tonight's session.
Don't worry, y'all. I'll take care of that monster.